Yeah.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Apologies if you can hear the tractor outside. There's nothing I can do about that.
We
And he
cannot.
says he's not a farmer.
Man, gotta work.
I'm more interested in the treadmill up against the wall. That's what I'm. Is that like an upwards walking thing?
That's fuck all used to be now anyway with a fucked up angle, but it's folded up at the minute. It's usually just for hanging my clothes on. Not gonna lie.
Oh, let me get some.
The most expensive clothes hanger in the world.
Oh yeah, big time. All right, what we thinking, guys? For music, we'll go suspense.
Maybe corruption.
I think we'll go this one here.
I love the way
Suspense.
that Carl and Owen aren't here tonight, so they didn't make the portrait cut.
They didn't
Yeah.
even they didn't even get a goofy picture. They are
Those,
adding.
Yeah.
no, those two fuckers are missing loads of sessions. You guys get your own little special one just for you guys. I call this one the all reliable scene, lads. So fair play.
To be fair, poor Carl, his
Yeah, I know,
internet was
it's
down
not-
for
it's
like
not
a
his fault.
month.
I know,
Of that.
Yeah, but he's also missing today because he's on holiday, and next week because he's on holiday, so you can go fuck himself as well.
Imagine being on holiday instead of playing.
Imagine enjoying yourself. What a fuck.
This is a holiday. How dare he?
Having a fucking life.
Imagine.
Yeah, I want to go on
possibly-
my holidays to Harkoven.
He should be here getting his wounds infected like a real man.
And
Yeah.
actually, to be fair, when he's on holiday, he shouldn't be looking at the beautiful scenery or eating the beautiful food. He should just be appreciating the internet he now has.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Pretend to be just gonna leave it. Just so now we can see what you're doing on the
Did
Log-
Owen get lost
just
in
log it in.
Texas? No, he did get home. He did get
You
home.
know he's
from-
home. He's home. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I think he's just working. I think. Yeah, who
He's
needs
working.
a job? Come on, Owen.
God damn it. Owen.
Some
God damn
people.
it, Cage.
So selfish.
God damn it, Bobby.
Oh, I forgot to say, Daryl, I went to see Tenacious D.
Oh, it was good, Jay.
It was fucking great, crack. I
Right.
saw Paddy and Party.
Oh, did you? Yeah. All right, cool. Right, Jenny, go straight into the recap there. Go on, so now you're stuck for really.
Says fucking you. Now I'm gonna take my time. Now you're gonna get 40 minutes of D&D. We
Yeah.
walk into the.
I can say her all night. I can go all night,
Right.
man.
Wait, I actually have to find where we are. Right.
It's just
Right.
me, Daryl, and like clock until 3 a.m. still going because James
Yeah.
gotta go to bed.
I am spiteful more. I actually, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get I actually want to hear the music. So I wanted a bit of atmosphere myself. I did try to refresh the page, but
Come on, Jenny, chop chop.
no, if we can all take our time, Daryl. Right. Gasp falls asleep instantly after the battle, spent from the savagery. Wagon tries to calm Dahlia as she obliterates the zombies before her. He slaps her on the ass, running away into the darkness, hitting her with his boomerang and knocking off her light. Dahlia spins around enraged and tries to sniff him out, the smell of death dulling her senses. Casper checks on Corver and Helga. Wagon climbs the walls, literally in order to escape Dahlia. Jacques tries to examine the skull and the zombies. I look at the scene myself and cannot figure out what is going on. None of us are knowledgeable in necromancy, so it does not make a lot of sense to us. As Dahlia searches fruitlessly for Wagon, Penny reemerges. Jacques begins digging a zombie out. The man is all brawn and no brain. Prays soon he has his looks. Penny calls out and I tell her I am re-examining the altar. Wagon knows that Penny is here now and begins his descent down the 10-foot wall. As I examine the altar, I ask Penny to show me the orb. We asked Corver did Keltec ever use it. He did not. It is a transformational orb. I remember reading about it in a book. I have a rough idea how to use it, but we decide against it as there may be a horde of zombies waiting for us outside. Wagon talks to Jacques, trying to convince him not to dig out a zombie. Jacques reluctantly agrees. As we chat, Casper thinks Jacques is onto something. He points out that the other hands we used were dead. However, the living dead's hands might work. He thinks the zombies are drawn to the purple light emanating from the skull. I am not so sure. We discuss how long this place has existed, but alas, we will never know. Jacques and Wagon go to get a zombie. Jacques blowing raspberries at me as he leaves. Wagon and Penny follow suit as Casper takes Corver and Helga out of danger's way. As Wagon and Jacques try to remove a zombie, Penny kindly offers to do it for them. Penny removes a giant rock as the zombie viciously tries to make its way towards the skull. It touches the skull, stopping instantly, beginning to vibrate. He sighs, saying, "Peace, finally," as he drops to the ground, dead. Casper walks up examining the scene as he chats to the group. I examine the bookshelves and find 2 scrolls, Life's Transference and Animate Dead. As I make my way in, Casper climbs the skull, looking into one of the eye holes. He looks horrified, like the statue has shown him legion upon legions of undead annihilating civilization. He sees an amethyst stone, but he pushes himself back, looking horrified. He is eager to leave after seeing the statue, referring to it as the mind of a lich. Horrified by what happened to Casper, I ask, are the zombies trapped here as prisoners? Wagon finds the symbol of Jerkel on the body. I tell him the story of the dead 3, Ben, Merkel, and Baal. They sought godhood. Jerkel offered him divinity, but they could not decide who should have it. They played a game of chance and Bane won. He took the domain of tyranny, Merkel the domain of death, and Baal the domain of murder. The zombies all bear different symbols as they suffer in their eternal punishment. We pity them. I ask Casper what we should do as he follows life's natural order. We decide that we will tell Gilgaro what is going on here. As a cleric of Torm, he may have some answers. Casper asks Penny to grab a zombie as Wagon begins collecting the treasure. As we get ready, I stab a zombie, releasing him from his hell. I need to feel I have helped one soul here today. I cannot relax knowing this is their fate. Penny successfully grabs a zombie. It wails to get to the skull. Casper tries to talk to the zombie to calm it, trying to place its hand in the mold, missing it at first, but then finally hitting the mark. The altar asks aloud, "Whom do you serve?" The creature mumbles something which we cannot quite make out. Suddenly, Penny, Casper, and the creature disappear. We are shocked, panicking at what to do. We decide to wait a moment to see if they come back. I do believe it looks like Saucisson is speaking to Jacques. He looks at the rat, then like he is about to make a run for it, but does not. Suddenly, they reappear before us. We greet them eagerly, asking what happened. Penny tries to slyly place something she has found in her pocket. Casper does not seem to remember what happened. He knows some memories are missing, but he cannot recall. Penny hands me a fascinating book she has found. Wagon is frustrated as he wants to leave, pleading with Penny to tell him what happened before she forgets. She denies knowing anything. Wagon pushes, and Penny begins to cry, asking Casper does he really not remember. Dahlia begins fighting to come out. She cries, "If we do not know, it cannot hurt us." She continues crying, pointing to the mural of Welsh ruin. "He is there," she sobs. Casper's stomach churns. He did encounter something of pure evil. This he knows. Penny begins, knows. Now I didn't know how to work this in, but I did. They appear in a small, tight room, a table with a staff and a book before them. They are not sure what to do and hold each other's hands for comfort. The air is thick with untouched malice. As the oxygen begins to feel limited, Casper grabs the staff. Penny picks up the book. They call for help with no answer. Caspar touches the wall looking for a switch. His hands move through the wall. He walks through, Penny following. Their feet crunch beneath them as they realize they are treading over thousands of skulls. They seem an old ancient skeleton sitting before them. They move to the platforms, making their way across as the skeletons crunch beneath their feet. The skeleton's eyes come alive with a spark. Who enters my domain? It asks. Penny introduces herself. The skeleton states it sees 3 souls before him. 3 souls for him to shred. He asks why they are disturbing him as the gods have not fallen. Caspar asks the skeleton, is he Vel-Sharun? The skeleton does not deny this. He says he will release them for a soul, or, as he cracks a finger off and lets it roll towards them, they may take his flesh, and when the time comes, they will know where to bury it. Under pressure and mounting fear, Penny agrees to this. He addresses her as a child of Tiamat, laughing gutturally as he proclaims, "Go with death in thine heart," as they reappear before us. Penny is concerned as he addressed her as a child of Tiamat. I apologize and inform her she is not, but Dahlia might be. Wagon tells Penny she should be proud of herself for trusting us and telling us what burdens her. I try to comfort her by saying that we never come across the place that the finger needs to be buried in. Tired and frightened, we decide to leave the way we came in. If death takes us, perhaps it is the way it should be. Caspar blames himself for what has happened, even though it is not his fault. The little girl tugs on his robe, asking if we can go home. We lay out our concerns, but still decide to leave. Caspar turns into a horse for Corver and Helga to ride to leave. As we transport out of the secret tomb, the weather is still dreadful, and an eerie silence fills the swamp. But alas, no zombies. We hurriedly leave the place. Thankfully, we make it out alive and set up camp. As Caspar prepares our dinner and Jacques plays a song of rest. The next morning, Wagging makes a device to identify what we have found before we leave. He identifies the morning star as the necromancer and gives it to Penny. The scimitar, called Beazor, which he gives to Jacques, telling him it is called Wagon's Great. A set of armor called the Dust Hag's Hide, and which Caspar takes, and the necromantic staff, which I take. He then identifies health potions, giving one to myself, Penny, and Gasp, and takes a vial of serpent venom for himself. We divide the sardonic crystals between ourselves, except for Gasp, who sleeps heavily. Once he has identified the items, Wagon asks Penny her story. Specifically, he means Dahlia. She states she has always been the way she is. She tells us of her father, Nickel. Her mother was a black dragon, Delilah. Her father told her Delilah is her sister. He died protecting the Butenheims, a fact I cannot believe considering my uncle is married to their eldest daughter. I must find a moment to speak to her about this, but I do not want to anger Dahlia. We also tell Wagon how we met, her bravely defending me when my tongue got me in trouble, and how I became her chronicler. Penny asks Wagon about himself. He tells us he had a family. Caspar resonates with this. Jacques tells us how Sussie's son has always been there and is his best friend. We find out Jacques has an older brother called Jean-Marc. Obviously, Jacques has the attitude of a second son. We arrive in Harkoven on the night of the 12th of Utkar. The guard captain informs us the priest of Torm wants to speak to us immediately. We make our way towards the shrine of Torm. Gelgaro informs us there has been another murder. The end.
Yeah, well done.
Well done, Jenny. That was
Take a breath. Take a breath. That was good.
It
Jack
didn't
has the
separate
attitude.
it didn't separate the way it usually does, so you know when your eyes are going, oh.
Yeah.
I'll show you how to do that if you want, Jenny, if you're reading the Discord. It's really easy.
No, usually it does. It must just be the way I sent it or something.
Yeah. All right, we'll get straight into it, lads, yeah? So you guys came back, you walked into Gelgaro's Shrine of Torm because you were ushered there very late at night. You arrived, and yeah, Gelgaro told he's like, there's been a murder. So there's like a kind of heavy air of suspense in this little chapel of Thorn as he gazes at you, having said that.
Penny would make sure that everyone is ushered in through the door, and then she would take her bouncer stance at the door. Like
As you
standing
do
there
that-
cross-armed.
As you're ushering everybody in, Gasp goes, well, listen, I'm gonna head off. I've got some stuff I've got to do, Raven Queenie stuff, and I'm gonna head on off, so you take care of yourself there, little lady.
Wait, who?
Gasp.
No, he said Raven Queenie.
Yeah, Raven Queenie stuff. You know that god I worship in the Shadowvale? Well, I'm gonna head off and I'm gonna worship her.
I'm just gonna say you're. I don't know why, but your voice is very seductive.
Well, all right. Let's do it.
I'll open the door back up then and be like, well...
Just as you do that, Jacques goes, actually, while you are doing this, I think I have to leave too, because I have French things I need to do. I'm going to go get a croissant and a baguette and some wine. So I will see you later.
Stereotypes.
Okay. I'll just... Okay. And I'll just close the door behind them when they leave.
Also,
Yeah,
perhaps Penny,
guys, I've got to leave as well. I've got like wagon things to do.
just before I go, Penny, I would suggest a wash. You are covered in stinky blood, and he walks off.
And
Don't mind him, Penny. You look amazing, Victoria.
thanks, Victoria.
Mm.
Close the door and I'll stand there.
What were you going to say, Penny?
I wasn't going to say anything. I was just closing the door and standing there.
Oh, sorry.
And then I was going to wait for
yeah.
Gilgaro to tell us about the
Yeah.
murder. What murder is this?
Is it the same? Is it like?
Take a seat. You've had a long travel.
Oh, Gilgaro, we have so much to fill you in on. We found something. I don't even know how to say it.
We'll catch up. Please take a seat. Oh, what was his name again? Buggle.
I won't mind a cup of tea or some hot beverage.
No way, would ya? Who are you again?
He's staring into my soul. My wagon.
Ah, go away, wagon, you big bollocks, you. Buggle, I told you not to be reading those Roddy Doyle books anymore. Leave. You go, all right, yeah, go on. And he leaves, right, he's gone. But he has
Keep his
left you-
job.
Yeah, and he's got a big table there full of like he's put down some jam, he's put down some a little bit of wine and a carafe, he's put down some water, he's put down some tea, a lot of tea. He's made like 17 cups of tea for just you few people.
I'm just gonna take tea and drink.
Casper will get through them. No problem.
I fixed Nightbot. Look, I fucking fixed it. Yes.
Yay!
Oh,
Right,
Just let you know the links don't work. One second.
right.
YouTube.
Right. He goes, perhaps I should hear about your journey before I speak about what's taken place.
Oh, Gilgaro, we found a tomb. I'm pretty sure we met Velsharoon, and we saw a load of people suffering in eternal torment, and you have to free them, Gilgaro. Casper, tell him how bad it is. Tell him.
As you're saying that, I'll put a hand on your back and I'll hand you one of the cups of tea.
Just start drinking it.
Like, and I'll look at Gilgaro and I'll be like, "We've been through a lot. It's been a long fucking day."
I understand. He kind of
Points
gazes
up,
back
Daryl.
to you. Yeah, he kind of looks back to you and goes, I understand. Did you mention Velsharoon?
I looked at Casper.
Yeah, and I'll kind of look out at Penny as well. What we
You
went
did-
for.
No.
No, sorry, he was doing something, Casper, go on.
Well, what we went there for and what we found were two very different things. All we were doing was going to save some little girl, and we ended up stumbling upon some cult of the secrets.
On that note, Clock, because I kind of rushed you at the end last time, the sister Shalia was the one who met you guys at the gate, we'll just say for argument's sake, and she escorted the little girl and
Corver.
Corver, what was wrong with me? Corver back to the Temple of Ilmater, But before she
Lovely.
left, the little girl gave you a big hug and said thank you. Wood leg man.
Was there like one petal left on the flower?
Oh man,
what
you
I
did
wanted to
well.
see.
There's 2.5 left.
Woo.
Good stuff.
But she takes her time back and they die before she gets back to the temple. I'm joking.
Dies of dysentery on the way back.
What did he
Like
put in
an
those
angry mob
fucking
in the street.
cookies? So,
Guys, a diabetes on the way back from all the cookies.
Jesus.
Unpasteurized jam will do that to a woman. I'll know for next time.
as you recall what's happened back in the temple of, not the temple, the ruins of where you are, right? I want you to. So we're introducing the new corruption mechanics, okay? So I want you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
So basically, I've just introduced some new corruption and madness tables to some homebrew rules. So going forward, there will be corruption and that kind of thing. However, we're going to do some previous checks right now.
Oh, what did you want me to roll? Sorry, Darryl.
A wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save.
17 for me.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Not 20!
You
Fuck your
guys,
corruption, bitch.
The Iron
guys-
Mind!
you felt, although it was a daunting experience, it did not, as we'll say, taint the very soul with which you wield upon this world. Just to let you know, Clock, you have advantage on all corruption saving throws as well, by the way, right? That's important.
Nice.
So
I'll make it again then, will I?
How do I get that?
You've already passed
Yeah,
it.
not 20.
How do I get that?
Put into your backstory that you get.
Stop reading it.
Clock predicted the future. Okay.
I put all that into every single of my backstories just in case.
If there's a corruption check, if there's an immunity check.
Corruption.
I am
No,
immune
actually,
to all
I
damage.
I actually studied corruption and madness for all my life.
All my life.
That would be a
completely
cool D&D character. Somebody who actually studied corruption of the soul and madness of the mind. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be
What
great
a
for
white
a
man.
character.
Daryl's
Wagon's
next
the subject.
campaign.
Yeah.
Daryl's next campaign, it's like, guys, what characters have you got for me? It's like, well, I study corruption of the mind
What?
and soul, so do I get advantage on that role? All of us say the same
Yeah.
thing.
And I was like, I'll be like, and I was the teacher of that class, and
That's
Now-
how we all met.
Yeah. Now I need you four to roll me insanity checks for when you saw the zombies reaching for the statue. Gasp will have a whole different thing next week because you looked into. Oh, not Casper. You looked into the eye. Not Gasp.
I look
You
Yeah.
look.
old god, yeah.
I need another corruption saving throw for that. And so 2 insanity checks for Casper, 1 insanity check for the rest of you.
It's just a normal 17.
Insanity's wisdom again.
Oh, wisdom saving throw?
Oh, I
It's
thought
all
it was a
wisdom, yeah.
sanity thing.
Oh, I thought I
No,
was
no,
picking
no.
the sanity.
No, don't
Oh.
click the insanity roll. No. That's
Oh,
that's just a
Oh.
mechanic I'm using to track it. It's wisdom.
like-
It's always corruption
oh, sorry.
and
Okay.
yeah, corruption and
So it's
sanity
just
are
another
wisdom.
wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do I have advantage on madness
me?
ones then? No, obviously not. No.
Not madness ones, no.
4.
I think I got a shit one. What did I get?
Ooh.
Oh, no, I got 20. Oh, dirty 20.
Okay,
come
so
on.
Casper got 25 and 8, so you failed 1, Casper. Penny, you got 4, so you failed. Victoria, you
Oh,
passed.
where-
Wagon, you passed.
Where is it? I can't see it.
Yours is above mine in the chat, Dave.
Wisdom
Yeah, you're
saves.
up the top, Dave.
Oh, it's literally only coming in now. It's only coming in now.
They're sitting there on these dice.
I'm gonna keep pressing it because I couldn't see it popping up.
Okay, so let me take a look. See here. Ba-ba-bum.
I've only got +1, so that's not nice.
Okay, so you guys, let's see. Yeah, I need. So Clock, you need to roll a d6, and so do you, Penny.
Can madness not be
Sorry,
intelligence
what did you
saving
say,
throw?
Darryl?
No,
Darryl,
Sorry.
what did you say?
roll a d6.
A D6?
Well, but like intelligence all about the brain and.
Actually, Dave, you often find intelligent people are more likely to go insane.
Yeah, sure.
So
God
Clock, you
damn,
lose
Darren.
5 from your sanity score,
Ooh.
What?
and so do you, Jess.
Okay, now where do we edit that?
Okay,
I'm doing it-
he's
I'll do
done
it
it for
for
us. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you
gone
do it,
done from
okay.
42 to 37.
Mine's went from 35 to 30. Uh-oh.
Now, Daryl, can they get that back by doing things? They can get that back by doing things, can't they?
They absolutely can, yes. And
I give Penny a massage.
so they can take a month off to
My
relax.
sanity.
They can
Yeah.
undertake a
Watch
fateful
come back
pilgrimage or
next
holy
week.
task.
Stop.
They can spend
Stop
1 week
show.
living in luxury. They can
I
agree
love
something with
how
yourself.
fantasy world, it's like you want a full rest, it's got to be a full 8 hours. You want to get your sanity back, you got to take a month off. Real world, it's like you want to sleep.
You want a fucking
want-
mental
You
health day?
want a holiday? Get fucked.
What's that say again? So what's the when do they start getting like when's the effects like when do they?
When does sanity start affecting you?
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't want
so
to
when
know.
is Lost Live?
Surprise me.
When it
So
gets to 0.
when it gets to 0, Dave, that's when you start getting indefinite madness.
And then it restarts then, is it?
No, no, it doesn't start. No, that's not how it works. You get indefinite madness when you reach 0, so you get a disorder that we discuss, and then you have to regain sanity by taking the steps in the thing. You get me? And if your sanity is below 25, you can get short-term madnesses, and if it's below 10,
Okay,
you can get long-term madnesses.
I can't wait for Daryl to be like, the evil bed is waiting, and we're like, yeah, we're just taking 6 months off, Daryl. All of us.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Buy
That's
a holiday
the,
home in Haircoven.
when your players ask you, oh, I need a mental break for this campaign, that's when you know you're running a grimdark one, right? Right, let's get into this. Back to Gelgaro, right? Where am I now? Here we go. So Gelgaro looks at you and he says, "This is all very disturbing. This is all absolutely. Are the undead defeated? Have you stopped the attacks on the road?"
I look to Casper. I don't know. I don't think so because the weather's still bad.
No. We definitely did. It wasn't not. But wasn't that not the source of it? No. Yes, it was. Yes.
Yes,
He
but-
was collecting people for the secrets, so he's no longer with getting people for the secrets. So the attacks on the roads are over now.
The secrets. What in Tom's name do you mean?
Garo, we're trying to talk in just 1 second.
Victoria butts across. The secrets. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's something that we've encountered since before we even came to Hargove in our first night here. The first time we were attacked by a zombie, they mentioned the secrets, and then we heard about it again in the ruins, and it was like this madman was trying to get the secret out of this creature, trying to get the man to write it down. You know, what she's saying is kind of like sporadic, like if you can put it together, you can put it together, but you know, she talks very fast.
Yeah.
Her brain works faster than her mouth.
You see Puggle in the corner, he's like, "She's going mad, do you want me to slap her?" Puggle, leave! And you see, and he leaves again, right? You look like you're going to say something, Wagon, so Gelgaro turns to you.
I do. I've never felt like I was more closer to the hells than I've ever been. It was truly dark, and I didn't like it at all. But I think we have either delayed or stopped whatever was going down there.
Aye.
By killing what looked like it to be a necromancer of some sort.
Well, that would make sense, based on what Miss Van Zanders is saying and what you're saying. Does seem that the attacks may have stopped. I have not heard of any more reports since you've returned anyway.
Although
Okay.
it's not the necromancer that you might think it would be. He wasn't making undead for the sake of it or for the sake of killing people on the road. It was a byproduct of something else. He was getting people to talk to this shadow creature. And he was trying to extract the secrets from whatever that thing was.
Where did all of this
And
take
he's-
place?
I mean, have you a map on you?
He pulls out a
Well,
map,
that's
yeah.
the word. Can you control the undead?
if I have to.
Well, then that's the only way to enter this kind of temple place. Yes, it's truly evil. I also wasn't there a name that we were given from someone from Harkoven? No, guys.
Yes, there
I'm just trying
was.
to remember.
There was a tallow, I believe, or taro. A tallow.
Harassment.
Yes.
In what context
Uh,
was this name mentioned?
Oh, it was in the
Oh.
book. Hold on. Oh, let me recall. Give me a moment. And she'll take out her notes as Jenny is going through her notes.
I'll just be
Yes.
showing him on the map where that tower is. That ruin.
Let me just see.
I'll have a
I
look for
actually-
it now.
Yeah, I actually think that that book may have been destroyed in an import that I did on Foundry. So what was on it is gone, if you get me.
Oh no.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Unless somebody else has it. Who has that book?
Me. I have
Yes.
Awakened Spellbook.
Oh.
I don't see it though, but I was the one who had it.
Yeah. It's gone. Don't worry about it. It's not too big a deal anyway. It
There
basically
was a tarot.
yeah. It outlined the journey of this particular follower of Miracle
yes.
through over the last while and how he was drawn to this place, and he he found out about the whatever this place was, the ruins in the swamp. He found that out from somebody called Tallow
Yes.
in Harkoven. You guys don't know who that is though.
Mm-hmm.
Tallow doesn't ring a bell with me. I can ask around though.
This sounds very ominous. Maybe he's Tallow. It sounds like a high up person. I am Tallow.
I wonder, does he mean old Telltale? There's a bookshop. I will look into this. Say no more.
Victoria's like, perhaps we could look into that for you.
No. I have urgent need of you to do something as soon as you can.
And she grabs Gilgaro's hand and she's like, Gilgaro, you must understand. There are countless souls down there trapped looking at this monstrosity. Casper looked at it and he saw what was there, and they're just constantly crawling toward it. You can see like she's kind of holding onto his hand, like really emphasizing how bad that was.
That reminds me, you looked inside the eye. Roll a corruption check for that, Casper. My bad.
Oh, sorry.
I did
With
that, didn't I?
advantage.
I thought
Oh, you
that's what
did?
the double
Yeah, you
thing
already
was
did
for.
the
Yeah.
you did the double one earlier.
Yeah. So looking inside the eye was an insanity check and a corruption check.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. And
So this is
you
corruption, right?
Yeah, corruption's just wisdom again.
I have
I'll just
advantage
hand
on
them out
this.
like smarties.
It's because they're all bundled up. That's all it is.
Have I got it? I have advantage on this, right? Because it's corruption.
You do. Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm Casper and I get advantages.
I get it.
Oh, 24 no.
GM. With my advantage.
You're fine. Yeah, you're like, nah, fuck that. That's grand. That's only leading the end of the world. I don't mind that. Right.
I can't
I'll
even
just be the
remember
bigger
what that
man,
was.
and I'll walk away, Clock. I'll walk away.
Oh, that's real funny.
Okay. So he says,
Some kind of necromantic artifact. Very fucking powerful.
if the undead attacks are stopped, then I do feel this drops a little bit down on the list. Harkoven has quite a lot on its plate at the moment. So, in the meantime, what I need you to do, I need you to find the killer of these bodies. Because another murder has happened while you were gone. And it fits the description of what happened to Larko.
Okay.
Or what was pretending to be Larko.
Well, maybe after we have a rest that's long, we will
Wait,
investigate.
tell us more. What do you mean it was like Larko?
The murder
What do you mean?
description fits It's gruesome, to say the least.
Oh,
Yeah, the evil is stuck
I
on the
mean,
wall.
the skin was not on it. The the thing
Yeah.
on the wall.
It... Something like that, yes. The murder victim is a ruffian by the name of Weigel, a known Von Mortar associate. He was killed in the tenement flats in the Von Ungen flats, the Fallers.
Weird. Hmm.
There was
You
someone
guys-
accused with the last time. Wrongly accused. Is there anyone accused this time?
Nobody has been accused this time, I have made sure of it.
No suspect.
But
yet.
but Grenocad and the people of Harkoven are out for blood, and the Von Mortar especially are people you don't trifle with.
Who are the
I
Von
suppose.
Mortar again?
They are
One
of the
Mascarans.
The what? Sorry.
They are Mascarans, followers of the foul god Mask.
do they think it was a member of the Avarice Cabal, or?
No. This is not the work of the Avarice Cabal.
Joe,
Joe, it could be. It very well could be. But I don't understand what the connection between Loviatar and the Avarice Cabal would be when the Avarice Cabal has Sirists.
Exactly.
I just imagine they're a bit tit for tat, two cults. Perhaps I'm wrong.
Sirik
Exactly.
is the god of lies and treachery. So it is all entirely possible the Avarice Cabal could be involved. But they have not done anything since the carnival a few days ago when you left. Go, rest, regain your strength, and at first light, head over to the Von Ungen flats, the Fallers, and look at this murder.
Is scene or the place of death? I don't know what it's called. Remain. Is it
Yes.
intact?
Nobody. This entire incident took place in a particular block of flats. Called, on the paper, it's flat block B, but to people of the tenements, it's known as Barry's Hump.
Who's Hump?
Barry
Harry.
with a B.
Oh, Barry. Barry's
Yes.
Hump.
Is the
Is he a
is it
camel?
well-known?
No. What are you saying, Casper?
Is it well known, the incident? Like, who knows about it? The place in uproar over there.
Unfortunately, we could not hide it.
Interesting.
But the door has been sealed. The flat has been cleared. You have full reign.
Okay. Do we have okay, cool. So we just walk up to this place and be like, yo, Will Gagaro, what you say to look at stuff and stuffy thingamajiggies?
They are expecting you.
Okay. Cool. This don't want to be breaking the law or anything like that.
Well, before we go trifling with anything, I need a fucking pint.
And arrest.
As well as a rest.
And
I
long
suppo-
one.
Rest.
A rest in a
I sus-
bed.
I suppose it would be better if we stayed where we have been staying in case you need to find us, or.
Yes.
I think he'll find us.
Alright.
Depends on us. I think he's the type.
Where were we staying? Ivan? I know Ivan was the
Skull
barman.
and Bones Inn.
The Skull and Bones.
Well, I don't mean to be absolutely crude and cheeky, but what about the house that the man died in?
You want Largo's home?
If it's clean.
No thanks. No.
Oh
way.
no.
Why not?
Penny's gone.
I'm not sleeping in a
wait.
house where there's some weird religious cult murder. No way.
Penny, that can happen anywhere.
Wagon, we got a bunch of gold back at that tomb. I'm gonna use it to
It'd
get a
be cool to
nice
have
bed
like a little
and
HQ.
a bath
Okay,
and
I'm
a
sorry.
pint. And I look at
Okay,
Casper
alright.
and go, nice bed, food, pint.
Aye. Free house is great and all, but fuck me. I wouldn't be
There
staying
is-
in a house after seeing that lad fucking strung up the way he was.
There is no such thing as something free in Harkoven. if you think you can walk into Krenocat's office and claim that property for free, it is.
No, I'm wondering if it's like. No,
It is a conversation
Up
I
for
would
grabs
suggest
as well, yeah.
you have with Krenocat, but be prepared for more paperwork than you've ever done in your life.
Okay, I didn't know how it works. Next in kin. I could have been his lover. Anyway, let's just go to the pub.
Gilgaro, there is something else I feel we must tell you. I know we have mentioned the zombies down there in the ruins, but there was a tomb as well.
Yes.
We were not able to open it, but I fear what lies in that tomb.
Mm-hmm. High magic at stake here.
It seemed to have some protective spell on it, and one of our comrades walked through it. He's finding himself now. He's taking a moment's relaxation, but I do believe that you need to look down there as soon as possible.
Well, one thing at a time, Miss Van Sanders. Once we've solved these murders, perhaps we'll look into it then.
Yeah. Here's just the layout of the building, and I just started writing, like, just drawing like a little. We came from here. We walked up to the right, down, then to the right, then up into the kind of like a crypt room. Then went through this door, and then there was another room, and there's a skull at the end of it. And then behind the bookshelf is another room where there's an evil skull and loads of zombies, and you come back down there. But if you put a zombie from there into the hand, you actually get teleported to a different place, and I don't know where that goes. That goes in that. I just explain that to him. That's right.
It's okay.
Puggle's like,
You would need something to get back out. Didn't we use the orb to get out?
oh, we did. Victoria takes out the orb.
Galgaro puts his hand out.
I give it to him.
What's that orb again?
It's an orb of transportation, essentially.
As I give it to him, I look to the others and I say, I assume we're not looking to head back down there anytime soon.
Well, it depends on if we were, let's just say, a higher caliber.
I understand what you're saying. Galgaro gets up and walks over to a thing, and he brings out a document, and he puts it in front of you. If you wouldn't mind signing this to say that this is not a gift.
Oh,
Hit-
fucking taxes. Oh my
Not a
fucking
gift.
This is
No,
a gift.
Victoria Von Sanders. I put my signature, Victoria Von Sanders. This is not a gift.
Yeah, this
In
is
no way,
basically.
shape, or form.
This is basically showing out that it's a document where it's a handling of evidence. So it's like you're submitting evidence to the authorities, not handing Galgaro a gift.
This is a gift. Give me money.
Yeah.
No, right?
you both sign it, and yeah, it states like you receive no compensation for it, blah blah blah. Okay, he takes
No.
that.
Can we just add something at the end of that? If we, let's say, down the line, want to use it again, can we take it and use it down the
It is
line?
evidence that belongs to Harkoven now, but
Yeah, but if it to help your investigations down the
No, of
line, if
course.
it's still a cold case, if it's
of
like a cold case.
you have all gained my trust. So if you need it back, simply come ask for it.
Perfect.
We should, just in case you do send anyone down there, we might be a bit more specific with the instructions on how we got in there, because that orb only gets you out of it.
You can just
I'll
say that you
explain
guys
that
run them
the
through
whole
everything.
zombie-
Yeah.
Wait.
If there's anything you
Yeah.
guys want to hold back from the story, let me know. Otherwise, I'll
No.
assume you tell them
Do you
everything.
know what? Actually, as
Yeah.
they're telling it, Victoria will, in her notebook, write down point by point how you get in and how you get out and give it to him. So, yeah.
I'll
Don't
say
do that
anything
one
except for the whole Velcher room shit that happened with Penny and the
Yeah,
finger.
Penny wouldn't say anything about the finger stuff.
The fingering, I won't.
I would
When we
tell him
get
how.
to-
Oh, sorry.
Go on.
I would tell
No,
him
go
how
on,
to
Victoria.
get in and out. I wouldn't say anything about going anywhere in there. Just, how you get in, how you get out.
Gotcha. Cool.
For sure,
Right.
he took on 15 Durgar, so he'd probably be able to get in there. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys want to head back to the Skull and Bones now, do you?
If
Yeah.
that's okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty late now. I'm gonna say it's like fucking 10 at night now. It's dark out. So as you guys are walking back to Skull and Bones, it is thundering rain from the heavens. I mean, pissing rain. Absolutely lashing, and there's thunder in the sky as well. You guys walk back. I will say the weather has begun to progressively seem. It's not worse, because that would suggest change. It's not really changing so much as it just seems to get more and more stagnant. Rains,
Relentless.
thunder. Yeah, it's like it's almost developing a pattern of just repeating itself. You know. You get back to the Skull and Bones. You walk in. It's actually quite empty. After the attack from the Avarice Cabal the other day, tourism has the traders have moved out of the town. So it's a lot of taverns now are quite empty. But as you walk in, you see old Vlad taking a sip of his little flask. Ah, my friends, come on in.
I run over. Well, as I run over, I kind of feel almost emotional. We haven't been here in a while, so I kind of feel like it's almost like a little bit at home. So Victoria will be like just happy to see somewhere that they've walked in where there's like life.
Yeah, life
And-
and it's cozy and not raining and not the road.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
So-
a lovely fire lighting. Yeah, there's a lovely fire lighting and there's heat, and you guys are drenched. So yeah, it is nice when you walk in.
So I'd say, Vlad, please, can you bring us over 1, 2, 3, 4 of your hottest, biggest meals, please? Lots of bread, lots of butter.
Make that 8 pints.
I'll give Wagon a wink.
No problem. You see, he begins getting it all together. Where have you been, my friends? I did not know you had left the town.
Just a few errands to run is all.
Killing some zombies, the usual.
Dangerous business, that. Messing with the undead. Back in
Oh,
my
Vlad.
adventuring day, back when I was a young adventurer, I would have fought quite a bit of the zombies.
Oh,
Would you?
Yes. I, before I lost leg in Great War, it was everything to me.
just killing zombies in general, or just venturing?
Entering, where do you think I got the money to buy this place?
Very true, very true, very true.
And Vlad,
Now,
have
can-
you...
oh.
Oh, sorry. You go on.
No,
sorry.
I'm interested in Rebels fans' answers. You just go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And Vlad, have you any tips for defeating them? And then she'll put up her fists. If you get into a fight with a zombie, any moves that you could teach us?
I always find it's best to find the source and then kill that.
Oh, yes, probably.
And my question's a bit more adventurous. What is the most rarest thing you fought?
You kind of see he settles back on himself. And you kind of see like the brightness on his face kind of slowly begins to go dark.
He has brightness on his face.
Not brightness, but like the happiness to
It's
see
grim
us.
enough as it is.
Yeah, he's grim as fuck, and you can see in the bit like his face begins to
His blusher is
contort
gone.
into this kind of grimness now. Yeah, and as his face, you can see it in his eyes that he's not looking at you anymore. He's not even present. He's fading into some form of memory buried in his deep in his subconscious, and he's just.
I just show a
Like-
coin. I kind of want to break the kind of silence.
Yeah.
And just, I apologize. Maybe this. I forgot.
Oh,
sorry.
It is fine. It is fine. It was Lycan. Werewolf.
Ooh,
Yes.
fucking werewolf.
I thought you meant like the fucking. Never mind.
Wow.
The moss type stuff.
I sleep on moss and I lose legs.
Oh my god.
Fucking frightening stuff.
Oh, Johnny, thanks.
Wow.
Johnny, thanks for the gifted sub.
Don't
Wow,
underestimate
werewolf.
your muscles.
Lycan, eat more of flesh.
Oh,
Was it a
that's
werewolf that
Yeah.
took the leg here?
Okay, cool.
8
Not gonna
pints.
lie.
Or was that?
Was it?
8 pints, yes.
Yes. He's just shut down now. Whatever good mood he was in is gone now. He's back to old grim Vlad again.
And then I just go, maybe it's a touchy subject. But how did you lose your leg, Casper?
Eight pints. Yeah, you're right. 8 pints.
Yeah.
That's it.
Vlad slams his hand down and just goes, how man lose leg is man business, not other man. Or gnome in your case. So perhaps
I look
drink.
down at Wagon. I look down at Wagon and be like, man business.
Wow, I was trying to pick up for you to be like, it's the same way, not to talk about. Okay.
I look at Penny and I'm like, do you know what's going on here?
Penny just shakes her head as she takes like a really big gulp of this pint. She's like, she's really enjoying it. She's going for it.
But you can tell, just because obviously you're one of his best customers, Wagon, he takes out a little cheese board and he puts some cheese down in front of you on the house.
I always do. I like you. How much was that there?
He saves us all. I actually have the tavern prices here. In prices, here we go. So you ordered 8 points.
Yeah.
So a mug of ale is 4 copper. So 8.
Nice.
Let me get the old calculator
And
around you here.
4 meals.
4 multiplied by 8 is 32 copper. And it's not a banquet. Let's go with meals per day. Let's say it's
A banquet?
You guys can
Yeah.
pick, right, between squalid, poor, modest, and comfortable. You said best, so if you wanted this best stuff.
Yeah, I asked for that, so I said best hottest dinner, loads of bread and butter.
Casper would want a comfortable
Yeah.
style meal now after everything we've been through.
I agree.
Okay, so it'll be 5 silver per meal.
That'll do.
20 silver.
Cool.
So we just
Well,
throw.
individually.
Who wants
Are
to-
you
Yeah.
gonna throw into the chat?
Oh no, I can't. That was I have to
Oh,
figure-
sorry, that was literally. Sorry, I was
Yeah.
waiting for you to throw.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
same, sorry.
I have to figure the code now for that because that was built into the enemy within. You just click it and it shows up in the chat. I will
yeah.
figure it out. That was a kill fucking thing.
Oh, that's cool.
So
Yeah.
How much silver is in a gold again?
10.
how much was the point? 4 copper is it for two?
4 copper for 2, yeah.
And the
Sake.
meal is
How much
5
point?
silver.
I'm paying for the points. You
Oh, no, it's okay.
You guys can actually convert stuff into coppers too. So. That one.
I'm just gonna remove 20. So.
Oh yeah, you can go
I'm
manage
going
currency. That's so
Yeah.
handy.
Oh,
Are
I
you
see that
paying
there.
for everybody's
Yeah.
wagon.
I gave my
Okay.
4 wagon, so you don't have to pay for me.
I'll just give him a tip.
Thank you, though.
20
You can keep
silver
it as
for
a
new
tip.
wagon. So there's still 30 and then 4 copper
20
from you.
silver.
What did you say?
20 copper for drinks.
Copper. No,
It's 32, it's 32 copper, 20 silver.
I pay,
22 copper. 20.
I
You
think
know
we're
what?
paying for
You
our
know-
own meals. He's just getting points.
20.
Ah,
So
okay.
aim on.
So
One at a
everybody's
time. One at a-
5
one at a
silver,
time.
8 copper each. 5 silver, 8 copper each, guys. There's
Oh,
more
I'm
than
at paying
sorry.
28. I'm at paying 28 copper. So it's good.
Okay, you're sorry, Dave. Yeah,
No.
it's 28 copper from you,
And
Dave.
there's 4 copper from Victoria's 32. Then is for all the points.
That's all the points sorted. And then there's just a matter of the 5 shillings each.
Then
I
I'll
gave
pay for-
mine.
I'll
I gave
5
my shillings.
Cool. Alright, yeah, you guys are given now when I
5
say
shillings,
this
5
is a
silvers?
when I say this is a comfortable meal, bear in mind you guys are in Harkoven, which is always on the brink of famine. So that comfortable meal would consist of a very very tasty perpetual stew, but it has a lot of meat in it. You get
Yeah.
a big loaf of bread, half a loaf of bread each, a small amount of butter, and then there's sausages because there is a lot of pork in Harkoven, so you get some nice link sausages as well to go with that, okay?
Savage.
That's actually lovely.
Yeah, that
Peasantly,
sounds
well.
great.
But bear in mind,
Boy,
like,
been in this famine. Sorry.
most people in Harkoven haven't seen a meal like that in maybe years, you know, because they can't afford it.
Peasants, lol.
Yeah.
As we eat the
Cost me
sausage,
nothing.
Oh, I'm dropping half of mine on the floor.
as we eat the meal, I tell them the story of a book I read about a barman. He used to chop people up and put them in his stews.
Okay.
I'm not gonna see, man. Like,
Penny would stop halfway through and she would like drop her fork and she'd look down at her stew like,
Penny, you look down at your stew and you slowly just look up at Vlad and you consider would he do it, and he just looks at you.
She's on to me.
Miss Van Zandt, you could have told that story after we've.
Oh, not here, obviously, but I'm just saying it's interesting how the human mind works, and then she'll continue on.
Yeah, it does. And now all I can see in my food is, oh, look, here's a little leg.
Yeah, Penny's gonna slowly pick up a piece of meat and like really look at it and just be like,
Casper's
Actually,
just going to
no.
keep eating and be like, our shirt is all made.
I'm like, obviously not Vlad, Penny. You know, Victoria's kind of blushing now, afraid Vlad's going to look over and be offended.
He can't
It's
hear this
fine,
conversation. He can't hear this conversation.
Yeah. But, you
Also,
know,
we
just.
We shouldn't really drink heavily tonight because Miss Van Zanders, we need you on your A game tomorrow for the old looking around investigation thing.
Oh, yes.
Especially when we're 2 people down. I don't think Gasp and Jackie will be complimenting us with this at the moment. So
where do you
I think
think they
everyone needs-
went? Like, what's Raven Queenie's stuff?
I don't know. I think it's a pub or something. It must be a tavern outside the city or something.
I'd say praying, Penny, if I'm honest.
Okay.
Jack- That's
Raven
probably-
Queenie is probably like slapping himself in the back or something. I don't know what the fuck they do.
Yeah, flagellating.
What's
Also-
flagellating?
What's the barman's name again? Daryl.
Vlad.
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 It's
Let's
Vlad
go,
Ascaldi, Coach Carve.
Vlad, any chances do you have do you know off the top of your head what temples of what gods reside in Harkoven?
Kind of gives you a kind of apathetic shrug and goes, "There are many shrines, many temples."
Yeah.
Like, and I'm
Mhm.
Scottish now all of a sudden. There are many. What is problem? There is many shrines here in Harkoven. What is problem? How many do you want to know about?
There's let's see, is there any? And I kind of look up Penny. Is there any of the Dragonborn? Let's say, like the Platinum Dragon or something like that, or
Penny would sit up straight and look over at Vlad and be like, "Yes, is there actually a temple of the Platinum Dragon here?"
Platinum Dragon, Bahamut.
Aye.
I don't know. We Rashi men are not one mad for the gods. Our wise women are more what we worship.
perfect, cool. And
Oh, your wives. I mishear them. That's so romantic, Vlad.
No! Oh yeah, you hit her on purpose. Oh, wise woman!
Oh, apologies.
Vlad have wife many year ago. And you can see he goes back into a memory and he goes even more grimmer.
Oh no!
Oh, he's like the 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
Vlad, can I have a drink, please?
Vlad sounds a lot like fucking Casper. It's like a Russian Casper.
Casper 2.0, because he's Russian.
Yeah.
I'm really clicking with this man. He's a good lad.
You see a little young fella comes running over. Do you want more drinks, miss?
Did you say that's Penny or me?
To you, Victoria.
Oh, aren't you charming? Are you a little, what's it called, lounge boy here?
Yes, ma'am.
I look to Vlad. Is he?
That is Benny. I hire him. He need money. I take him on. I need help.
Oh, why, yes, Benny. I will have, although, I look to Wagon, although will be on our best game tomorrow, perhaps one more round, considering you are such the little salesman. We will take one more round.
yes, perfect. Yes. What's your name, little one?
Benny.
Penny will
Penny.
just make a ha.
I didn't think it was a common name. Penny for your thoughts. Yes, we are.
No. It's Benny.
I don't know why am I keep
Oh,
getting my B's.
Benny.
Benny. Okay, Benny. And is Benny short for something, little lad?
Benjamin.
What a righteous name.
Yes.
Thank
Little
you.
Lord Benjamin. Little Lord
Little
Benjamin. That's what we
Benjamin.
shall call you.
We don't
It's
have
okay if I call
lords
you
here in
Benjamin.
Harkoven. We don't have them.
Well, perhaps you will be there first.
How old is this kid?
11 maybe.
Oh, Daryl's going to say like 16, and I'm treating him like he's 5.
Make that odds rain.
Little boy.
He's about 22.
It's just a halfling, 6-year-old halfling.
Penny
What?
will actually shout over to Vlad. When did you get the kid?
Today ago, perhaps he sells around the kitchen. She make the food. This is some relation of hers.
Cool. And I kind of go like, I kind of put my 2 hands out, and I go, pick a hand, Benjamin.
This is one of them tricks, isn't it, Mister?
It could be.
That one.
Or it could be
no,
a tree.
that one. Picks the left.
Okay, go. Can I sleight a hand? And I kind of just want like pretend I'm doing like around his ear, that kind of thing, you know, the little
Like a coin.
kind of thing.
Yeah. Go on, yeah. Do a sleight hand.
Right hand.
Just don't roll a natural one. Or he'll stab his eye
I
out.
kill him. Yeah, I kill him with stabbing him right now.
Oh god.
Oh,
Still pretty
Morgan.
low.
Oh fuck!
No, you don't drop it or anything like that, but you just see Wagon just go like this.
I'm gonna give him a gold piece.
oh, wow, a whole gold?
Yes.
Oh, thank you, Mister.
No problem.
That was shocking cool. Do it to me. Do it to me.
No, you're too old for that now.
Shite, you're never too old for a bit of fun.
You're so good at that, Benjamin. Honestly. What can't you do?
I'll get you drinks now. What do you want, miss?
Oh, I will have a glass of wine, if you don't mind. And I will take a pint there for my 2 friends, and a pint for Penny, I assume. Everyone wants
Yeah,
pints?
I'll have another one.
Yeah. Yes.
You could warm up a pint of goat milk for me as well, please. Help me sleep a bit better tonight.
Yep, he takes your orders, he runs over, and you see Vlad puts his hand out, right?
Yeah.
And you see Benny takes the gold coin, hands it to Vlad. Vlad walks over, takes something out, writes something down, hands him back a handful of silver.
Taxes. Fucking tax everything here, Jack.
Oh, fuck. I don't want.
Uh,
let's-
I don't want. I don't
and
want
then-
gold
Wagon.
from
He still got the majority of the gold coin though.
that.
He runs back over and he's quite young, but he gets everything where it's supposed to be anyway.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Benny.
No problem.
Good man
If you need
yourself.
anything else, just give us a call.
And what time do you start work at in the morning, Benny?
I start first lot and I go to bed at, well, I'm supposed to be in bed now, but Vlad says because you came in, I may give you extra money if I save you.
Oh, well, would you do me an absolutely massive favour? Would you give us
What's
a
that?
wake up? Would you give us a wake up call in the morning?
I
It's a
will.
it's a lot of responsibility. Are you able for it?
I can do it, yeah, I can do it, yeah.
Oh, great. That would be amazing.
Dad's rooster will wake me up. Dad's rooster wakes me up every morning.
Oh, but that's very interesting.
Right, I'll do that, so. Good night.
Good night.
Nice to have a
That'll-
bit of innocence after everything we've been through.
Yes. Yes.
Is there any, like, kind of bath shower situation in the Skull and Bones?
Your room would
A
have
barrel.
a barrel, but that is something you'd have to organise.
Called it.
People don't wash very often back in these days. Does anyone watch Shogun when he's they're trying to make him bath more than once a week? Well,
You should
once a
probably
year.
bath more often. Rotten
Like, there was a
snake
queen-
Englishman.
There was a Queen of England who bathed twice a year, and she was known as like the Clean Queen or something like that because of her.
Do you know that's why a lot of like English women or British women, when the Vikings came over, they were like all up in the Vikings because they purposely bathed every Sunday, and they were like, "Oh wow, they're clean," and all the Englishmen were like, "No, these fucking bastards!
Don't touch the filth underneath me arm! Don't fucking
They're
touch it!
not-
It's my filth!
They're taking our women," and it's like, "Yeah, well, maybe clean your
Because they
cheesy
bathed.
dick."
Have you ever seen that? I'm just
Literally.
gonna just to quickly derail here. Have you ever seen that skit? I don't know where I saw it, and it's like if imagine the Vikings came over to the English, but they were gay, and it's like they're coming in the longboats, and it's like, here's the Vikings, lads. That's really not good. We better kind of no wait, what are you doing? And then they hoist a fucking a rainbow coloured flag, and they're like, oh fuck! Like the men are like freaking out in the town, like.
Oh no. There probably was. I mean, I think Vikings were probably quite like whatever.
Probably,
whatever
yeah.
goes.
Anyway, enough
I'll
about the
put it-
sexual orientation of
road.
Vikings. Yeah. Where were we? Okay, so
Baths.
bats. Yes. So yeah, you can organize something, but you'd have to give notice because they got boiled a massive amount of water. You gotta go get it from the river, bring it in, boil it, and then fill your barrel.
As Victoria is noble, would she be able to help Penny with a roll? You know, like freshen her up. I have perfume.
You
and
could
things
just
like
go
that.
bathe in the river as well in the morning. That's also an option.
That Penny would probably just do that.
Yeah, I'd go with Penny in the morning.
You gotta go upstream though, like up to the very top, because downstream the sewer pipes run into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't be
Yeah.
going.
Yep.
Because the water, because you can see the map. You can see the map here. The water flows south.
Oh God, we're washing it, and then Vlad comes in with his boxers, like
Yeah.
dipping them in.
In fact, this place here, see this place right here? That's called Bader's Ridge, right here,
Okay.
where everybody
Boxer
beds.
short ridge.
Not to derail again, but funny real life story. My dad went on a hike when he was young or whatever, and they all took a drink from the stream and then went further up this hill that they were climbing, and here was this dead sheep or something in the stream.
Oh,
upstream from where they
shit.
drank from.
Oh no!
Yeah.
You get
So-
sick.
Fucking-
No, I don't know. I think they were fine, but he
isn't
always
it-
used to tell
well-
us don't drink from rivers and
Fucking
stuff.
hell.
I was supposed to say, well, isn't yeah? Well, no, I don't think I'll make that joke.
Okay,
Okay.
back
Right.
to it.
So I'm putting you guys to bed now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, unless there's something you want to do, Dave, that has meaning.
no, it's okay.
No, what do you
Supposed
want
to
to
role play with my friends. It's okay.
do? Go on then. Sorry, go on.
No, it's okay. No, I'll go to bed.
Do I get my milk?
Yeah, you got everything you asked for.
Okay, go. We'll go to bed.
Anything I asked for, huh?
And
Uh-huh.
I'm
Milk
all
and a
set.
woman.
Good man's lad.
Sorry, well, there you go. Go to bed. Very good, very good.
right. Who
Can we
would
take
like?
our long rest or?
Yeah,
or
you
we-
guys take. You guys be happy to know you take
Finally.
a full,
Oh.
long rest.
Wowza.
Oh, thank God.
Rest.
Thank the gods. Oh,
Sleepy,
look at them
sleepy.
beautiful spell slots. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Tasty.
full. Prepare your spells now. Those
So
you
Penny,
prepared
what she would do in the morning is she'd probably wake up. She would do like her exercises that she does. She would also now incorporate Daryl into her morning exercise routine. She would incorporate a breathing thing, like how Gasp told her.
Okay.
She would do that as
Cool.
well. She would incorporate that into her exercise.
Can I ask why? Just out of interest.
Why she's exercising or breathing?
Both. Yeah, really.
Well, she's a big, strong barbarian. She was told by her dad, you gotta keep strong, you gotta keep fit. So she'd be doing that to help build her strength and whatever. And she is wanting to do this breathing meditation, what Gasp told her, because now, since finding out a little bit more about Dahlia, she's very conscious of it and she is going to try and steal herself, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. If you can master your breathing techniques, I'm reluctant to say this, but maybe we could have a conversation about you raging without Dahlia coming out.
Ooh,
Maybe.
okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
If you can
Bit of
convince me that
camera.
Penny is kind of gauge, can get angry enough to enter her rage without Dahlia piercing through,
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. The door, so you guys are woken up in the morning. Little Benny knocks at the door, gets us all up. Complimentary breakfast from Vlad, as he does every morning. But it's just bread and cheese and stuff like that.
I would give Benny 5 I'm gonna sound mad mean saying this, but I'm gonna give him 5 coppers because I don't want Vlad to go out of business. Has Vlad got money, Daryl? If we keep giving him gold,
Vlad's
would
fine.
Vlad Oh, okay. I give him a gold then. I give him a gold. Benny a gold for waking us up.
Oh, Jesus, okay. Another gold. He's
Yeah.
fucking. He's like,
The
oh
best
my
job
god!
Benny'll ever have in his life.
Fucking bad medicine!
Oh God!
Oh, the poor
This
Benny.
child's gonna break. He's gonna break.
I give him
right.
all my gold.
Benocad's definitely gonna kill this kid. He's making way too much money.
Look at how he's getting his head. Oh, as we can see, he's been making too much money. Fraud, killing.
He must be a thief. Imagine.
We must introduce a child tax now.
When you come down the stairs, though, there is somebody waiting for you. Sitting at the table is Corver, the merchant.
Oh.
Corver is sitting there eating, and he looks up and he goes, "Oh, over here, I've got a table over here."
Good morning, Corver. Victoria says to me, son.
Congratulations. Oh, are we friends with this guy?
Good to see
Can't
you with a bit
be
of red in your
rude.
cheeks again.
Could we have
I know,
4
right.
waters? No, make that 5 waters, please, Vad.
Water costs money, though, yeah?
Of course. How much?
1 copper per glass.
Okay, Penny will get everybody, including Corver, a glass of water.
He has 2, but he goes up to the clean water and gives you that.
I look at Penny. I was so stingy buying his water at that about a pint. So.
He's got
Water
well
is
water
good
and he's
for
got
you.
river water.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
Water is good for you, and it'll keep us going for the day, because we got a long day ahead of us.
But
So
Vlad,
will
Vlad does
pint.
send you a point, Casper, by the way.
gives me a pint.
Yeah, he sends you a point every morning. Yeah, it's like something he just does.
Savage. I'll raise it up to him.
A bit of
I love
mythology.
fantasy land.
Is it okay if I talk? I've got a proposition for you.
Oh, of course, Corver, but our time is precious. We are helping with, things.
But look, the way it is I've lost everything. When I got attacked, my horse was killed, my cat was destroyed. I've lost all my money. And I was thinking, what can I do? I've got no goods even left to trade. So I had an idea. How about I work for you?
Doing what?
Work for us.
Well, it seems like you've also lost your mind. What do you mean work for us? We haven't. We don't have
Well-
a company or anything.
I was looking into it. And there's something called a taxation agent that you can have if you're an enterprise. I could register you all as an enterprise here in Alcove, and I could be a taxation agent. And that means you wouldn't have to pay taxes on everything all the time, and I could pay them when you bring me the money in. I'll be kind of like your banker, but I make sure all your taxes are paid. Because one of the biggest things you end up for at jail in Alcove is not paying your taxes proper. And if someone rips you off, then I can go back and I can query it with the taxation office.
Now, Covert, I don't mean to be extremely rude here by saying this, but just picture this. A man who's lost everything comes up and says he wants to look after your riches.
Well, I only lost them because I was attacked on the road. I mean, I'm actually quite good with I mean, I got all you here, and I paid you, I paid Casper, and I paid Victoria, and I paid them quite well.
I'm just,
That's-
but you know
that's
what I'm
true,
saying. That there's
Well, I didn't lose it in bad investments or bad business decisions. I just lost it because, well, I wasn't
Well, you
really going to
didn't-
leave
you didn't
Harkover,
lose
but
it.
then Victoria made me feel so brave, so I decided to leave the town, and then I got attacked. Not that it's your fault, Victoria.
You didn't lose everything because we are the ones who saved your life. So
Yeah,
you didn't
that's
actually
it.
lose everything.
That's it. I just need money to live a little bit, and a little bit I can save to buy more goods to get myself back on my feet. So I'll do all the work you want me to do. If you bring back loot, I'll sell it for you. No one gets a better price than good old Corver. I'll tell you that now. And his little chin's wiggle.
Actually-
I feel like that's.
Oh, yes, I could use your hand with something additional as well, if that's all right. I've actually been looking for a bit of assistance as well, if you don't mind helping me with something.
I put my hand up. Can we have a team meeting, please?
Yes. Oh, do you mind
call,
terribly,
sorry, call.
Corver?
Oh yeah, that's all right. I'm gonna go outside and smoke my pipe. Oh,
Oh, yes.
A pipe
Okay.
anymore,
Oh, he's
actually.
a smoker as well. Oh, health benefits.
Well, actually, not anymore since my pipe's bloody gone. Doesn't matter. I'll go outside for a bit of fresh air. That'll do me good. It always does. That's what my dad said. He gets me walks in.
Well, you have reservations, Wagon, go on.
I think it's an excellent idea. I think we should hire him immediately, but I just want to be very hard to. I think it's a great
Yes.
idea.
Yes.
I think it's even better that he owes his life to us, because
The thing is, we had to make it like we don't want him and we're doing him a favor. But actually, he's like gonna be like phenomenal for us.
Is that like a gnome thing? I look over at Penny.
No,
No,
it's
that's
very
just a
okay.
work thing.
I
Work.
just don't understand why we need someone else to help us pay taxes that we already pay. I don't get it.
But Penny, if we don't have to worry about it, have someone else worry about it first?
Well, the man
It's
has
not
no
really
life
something
as
to
well.
worry about.
Well,
Well,
we could just give him all the 60,000 swords you have. You could just throw it to him, and he'll sell it for you and give you money back for it.
I wouldn't mind giving him an additional job from time to time as well, if that's all right.
Yeah, you could be our little errand boy.
Yes, I think it's a good idea. I looked at Penny.
Well, it depends on how much he's fucking charging. If he's charging like, what's
Probably not as much as what Victoria was giving Benny there anyway.
Oh, I can't. He's such a terribly sweet child.
Oh no,
Casper.
I 100%. I have
Uh-huh.
thought for it. Yeah. It reminds me
probably-
of my own. Anyway, let's just
The only thing is, I wouldn't. I still, although I wouldn't mind him doing one or two things for myself, I don't think I'd be happy with him dealing with our taxes if we're not all on board. No pressure, Penny. But
yeah.
if you're not
Oh,
comfortable,
no, I'm absolutely fine. I just don't understand it, is what I'm
Oh,
pay
I've got off of
taxes when
me.
we buy and spend money. It just
But I think
seems
the
like an
thing
extra
is-
step.
Yeah, but I think it's better. We don't want to do it wrong and then have Harkoving hating us. Having an ex-trader to do it, I think, would be amazing. He's been and
No.
he's paid you well, no?
Yes,
Already, he's
but
have a good.
Penny, think about it. What is the most valuable currency in the entire world?
Gold.
Life.
No, time.
Oh,
Now,
Fine.
when you wake up in the morning and you want to drink your glass of water and you want to do your exercises and we have to go where we're going to go,
Mhm.
we don't want to have to sit wasting an hour or two a day doing taxes. Whereas if we
She's so
can
smart.
give this to someone, it frees us up to do more adventuring. And Victoria's actually not. I don't know whether I'm sounding like sarcastically here. I'm being genuinely
Yeah,
serious.
Wagon's
No, you
Wagon's
sound
like a
fine.
little cheer.
Yeah.
Wagon's like a little cheerleader.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, she's right.
Uh-huh.
like a little hype man.
I've never had to do the whole taxes thing, so I'm just
Yeah, well,
yeah.
it's a new,
Penny,
new culture.
Victoria, even if you think that this is the best thing to do, I trust you.
I think
I-
new culture, new way of living, and we are starting to make a living as well for doing
Mhm.
these jobs. So why not
Yeah.
spread the wealth?
And on top of all that, we get a man back on his feet after shock and hardship.
And
And if
also
any of
we
us-
can
If any of us are in the same position,
You see, Wagon just like walks up and down. He's like we can also get Jux to do anything we want now because now he has to sign into this, and we have an amazing thing to hang over his head forever.
Oh yes.
I didn't
I'm
hear what
sure-
you said there. Sorry, Casper. 1 second, Jenny. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said there, Casper. Sorry.
I was just saying it's good to get a man back on his feet. That's all I said.
Oh, I don't know what you said there. Sorry, yeah, just double checking. Sorry, Jenny, go on.
Oh yeah. I was like, no. I imagine Casper will be on board with this. Gasp will be on board with this. Jacques, I'm not so sure, but it could be a humbling experience for him, which he needs.
And
So-
also, he said that there's some things we won't get taxed on if we're an enterprise, which is something that we didn't even know about. So we're actually getting double the value. We're actually getting his knowledge, his experience, and him
What's an
doing it.
enterprise?
I think it's like something like you walk and then you go, surprise! No?
No,
I just
it's
put-
more.
There
Enterprise.
is
Wagon,
something
do
about the
you-
wagon. There's something about the wagon, the way Wagon is talking, as if he understands this quite well too. I want to point that out.
Happy, I just want to double check. Wagon has an intelligence score of 20, correct?
Mhm.
Okay.
Big brain.
Is that what it is, Wagon? Victoria
No,
said.
it's just funner to explain it like that.
Yes, I feel you know more. You're being
Oh, Wagon
quite
is a completely
coy.
horrible liar, like an absolute horrible liar. Like can't lie for shy.
Yeah, but Penny would just, her eyes would kind of be flitting between like Victoria and Wagon because she's not sure who, like, she doesn't understand any of this. And she's just kind of like, who should I listen to here?
When Victoria,
Oh.
sorry.
Am I gone?
When Victoria sees the confused kind of look on Penny's face, she'd said, "Perhaps we've had." She looks to Wagon and she goes, "Perhaps we've kept Corver waiting long enough. Will we
Oh,
bring him
yes.
back?"
Yes.
And Victoria
I just
goes,
wanted, Penny, do you like counting things and
No.
maths?
No.
So that's why we're having Corver do all that boring shit for us.
Is this a good thing to do, Victoria?
I have to say, I think Casper is 100% right. It's good.
And he doesn't even say anything.
No, he did. It's giving a
Okay.
man his. Oh yeah, he's giving a man his livelihood. We're giving a man his livelihood, and we're building the economy, if that's how you want to look at it. More jobs in Harkoven, and I don't really want to be doing taxes if we're meant to be doing adventuring. There's enough of that in Waterdeep, Penny.
Yeah, no, I trust you. I trust you. It just a
Well-
lot of these words are being said, and a lot of these words are.
Yeah, I know. This is the noble in Victoria. I know it's hard when you haven't grown up with money, but this is quite normal. No, that's
That was a little bit of Marilla there.
Victoria
You
says that.
bitch! We need to
Victoria
do this.
says that. It's more like, when someone says something and you go, are they that much of an idiot? Like, it's
If they look up and go,
like you're there going, who's the idiot here? Like, that kind of way in relation to taxes.
yes, let's just get Corver back. Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do
Corver!
whatever you think's good, Victoria.
Goes back in. It's like, and you man not say that to me again. He goes walking in.
Oh, what was that about?
Oh, nice to see you have a chip on your shoulder there, Corver.
Oh God. Sorry about that. It's a bit of a far walk. That. Oh, he plants his big plump arse down. All right. What's the decision you've made? You can tell he's trying to hide it, but he's very eager to hear it.
Well, there's no decision yet. We are more. This is now the negotiation part of it. And Penny, would you like to negotiate
Uh,
and do all the math side of it?
I think that's a brilliant idea. I'll deal directly with Penny if that's all right.
Victoria
she'll
will say-
panically looked at Victoria and be like,
Victoria will sit in beside her and hold her hand and go, "Don't worry, Penny. Tell him he can have 5%." Victoria will whisper into her.
5%.
Yeah.
5%. Wait, whoa.
Say this.
Oh, actually, no.
Yeah.
Sorry. Can I retcon that for a second?
No,
Okay.
you've gone 5%. You gone 5% in.
Okay.
Corver says 5%. No, that's not good enough. I was thinking 15.
I squeeze Penny's hand and I give her a reassuring nod, trying to build her confidence here. And I say, say times are tough in Harkoven. He's lucky to get 5.
Times are tough in Harkoven. You're lucky to get 5.
I can't bloody understand you with all those puppeteer strings dangling from you.
What?
Well, I'll just deal with you there, Miss Van Sanders, and we'll speed this up a bit quick.
I look to him and I go, Penny here is more than able to handle herself.
Maybe we
And
should
I
get a
look-
trot in, I'm just saying.
Oh, all right. But if I feel you're taking advantage, Corver, I don't
No,
think
I
any of
wouldn't.
us will be
I
afraid to
wouldn't
step in.
dream. I wouldn't
Now,
dream
I
of it.
might not like numbers, Corver, but I'm pretty sure that 5% is better than 0%.
Roll me an
Well done,
intimidation check. Roll me an intimidation check. Just because of the Scottish accent. You
Victoria,
fucking take it, right?
I take it, baby.
I think it's fucking fair.
9.
No, I'm going to give you advantage of that just because how good that was.
Okay.
Also, this man's seen you tear zombies
Ooh.
apart. He kind of he does a gulp and he can see. No, nobody will say that. Corver Springfellow is not a good negotiator. I think 10% is fair, and it's a nice easy number to round it all up to. Now listen, before you say no, okay? I'm going to be running errands for you. I'm going to be doing all your paperwork. I'm going to be getting as much taxation leeway as I can. Tax avoidance, not tax evasion. I'll even take some of the gold you've stored with me and I'll put it into, say, a continuously compounded account that'll get 4% per annum. Maybe we'll go quarterly, maybe we'll go biannually. I don't know, but the point I'm saying is that I'll take your money and I'll make it into more money, and all I'm asking for is 10% of whatever money you give in to me and whatever loot you give in to me to sell. And if you need something, I'll go out and find it for you. Say one of you needs a boomerang or something rare like that, I'll go out and get it for you.
Victoria, before this goes, Victoria will be watching Penny intently to see how his speech is affecting her.
She's listening. And Penny's not mean, so she is now thinking like
Making sense.
Do you do
Yeah.
that? Do you go, I
yeah, Penny will go
I think. What about 8, Penny? And she tries to do it so he won't hear, but she without insulting Penny. What about 8?
How about 8%, Corver? Can you do the 8 times tables?
I really think that 10% is fair. Now,
And I think 8's fair.
right, but this is what I'm thinking, and just hear me out. You're all going to make some enemies. Word has it, the Avarice Cabal's already not too fond of you.
What?
Well, isn't that rumour around? One of you's got involved in a murder at the carnival or something like that? Or you're solving murders or something like that?
Where did you hear that, Corver?
Last night.
From
So you're going to be making some enemies, and, I could pick up a target. I need,
Oh, well, let's see how you can see Victoria starting to get a bit annoyed. Oh, yes, well, let's see how a target gets on with no money, no friends. I'm sure you'll do quite well.
He looks at you, Jenny, right, and he just goes, please, Miss Van Zanders, 10%, please.
Can I just
And
say
you'll
where,
do anything we ask. Sorry, Casper.
where are you staying at the minute, Corver?
Oh, I slept out last night.
I don't know. That sounded like a trend. I don't know why. Where are you sleeping?
I slept in the Temple of Amata last night, but now I'm out.
Oh, I feel like a bitch. Jenny is really not liking this, but Victoria's different, though.
Marilla would be like, how about 1%?
I don't like you. It's gone to 0.5.
Yep.
I think.
A quick team huddle, maybe?
Oh, yes, okay. Casper, you're very quiet.
Yes,
And she
yes,
give
I'm
him the
huddling.
10%, the poor little fella.
Yeah,
He's doing his best out there.
I actually think maybe we should just give him 12.
Well, I was.
Do it! Give him 12!
Would
Yeah,
you
maybe
mind?
now 11.
10% of what we make is plenty for any man in the country. And it'd feel good to get him back on his feet. And I mean, he doesn't even have a fucking place to stay, the poor cunt.
Oh, maybe. Oh, how about this? 8 for an additional month or two and see how it goes, and he can work his way up to 10.
Aye.
Like
I like
trial
that.
period.
Great
I
idea.
like that. Yes.
And it also
Based
means
on how
Daryl has
good
to
he does.
calculate. Daryl has to calculate 8% of everything that you do. You pricks.
8.3.
That's what fucking calculators are for. Didn't
also
you
this
just
thing
do a
called-
maths exam? You
Yeah,
got
we're
this.
There's also this thing I like to ask him about, a free market or something.
Oh, no!
That sounds
No.
like a good idea. Trial period.
I
8
also
to 10
love
and
it.
12 if he's doing very well by the end of the year.
And if he's
So
doing
8
extraordinary by a year or two, we give him 15.
So
For something to
8%
work
for a
towards.
month. And then if he does well in that first shall we say a week? Shall we give
No,
him
we'll just
a
say a
week trial?
probation period.
Mm.
A probation. but we have to give him a certain time period.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Who said that?
Sure, we'll just say probation period, and when we're happy that he's doing a good job, we'll
He's
say
gonna
you're going up to
ask.
10.
I just know it.
I
Then-
actually have a job for him immediately, if you don't mind.
I
There we
do
go.
too.
Oh yes, well, Penny,
Right.
what's your job?
We
just
have to
want-
hire him first, guys. We can't be giving them jobs. We haven't even hired him.
Yes,
No,
but if he
I-
does well with this, then we can give him the
Yeah.
10.
Can't just hire someone. Send someone on a job and not hire them.
That
No,
sounds good to
I
me.
meant when we.
If he does well with this, we'll go from 8 to
And
10,
then
whatever.
even
whatever
if he's
Victoria has
years,
done.
we can go 15. Make sure he has that appetite to keep going with us.
Mm.
Yes, no, but I'm saying it's good if we go to him with a plan, give him his first job. Penny, what is it?
I just want him to sell some of the stuff that I have now. Like, now that I've got this new Morningstar, I don't need to carry around that other Morningstar.
Aye. And the
Perfect.
sardonyx that I have as well, I want him to sell that. See how good of a price he can get for everything that we have so far.
Let's
Perfect.
do that. Simple job. Go and sell this stuff and come back. Depending how quickly he comes back and how much he gives us.
Perfect. And you can see Victoria kind of look. We're not going to sell everything we find, though, are we?
I'm not.
Just a shite.
I mean,
Just a shite.
just shit.
Just a shite. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Sound
I mean, I have no use for this. I'm just showing them the sardonyx. Can't eat that.
Oh,
Unless
right.
you want to use it for something. And I'll point to that. I'll point to
I don't
Victoria
think
thing.
I do.
Okay, just,
Do I?
I think it's all
You won't.
diamonds.
Sardonyx is just a. Oops, I clicked on it. An opaque gemstone with bands of red and white worth 50 gold pieces.
I mean, Wagon and Victoria. Have
I
you got
don't
spells
think
that
I
need
do.
this shit?
I will just
If I
check.
can't date it, your man can sell it.
I'm just gonna go to. Okay, so Penny or Casper, do you want to give them the breakdown and see if he accepts?
Yeah. Okay.
Go on, Penny, you're doing
Um,
well. You might as well stay going.
Thanks. This is my first time negotiating.
Corver comes back over as if he already knows what's going on.
Corver, we would like to proposition a probationary period. So we would like you to do something for us, and if you do well with that, 10%.
Deal.
But first off, it's 8%, and then it's 10%.
No, she said 10, and he quickly shakes her hand.
Penny
That's a bad
Yeah.
agreement in our coven.
will take his hand and look around to everyone like, I did it!
I'll be like, well,
There you go,
well
the thumbs
done,
up.
Penny. Well
You know,
done.
they have a word for that in our coven. Like, all of the Harkoven shake, agreeing to a deal you didn't even understand.
Perfect. It's grand. At least she didn't say that it was going to get any higher anyway.
No, I think 10% is more than fair. I'm not looking for any more. I think that's a good, reasonable amount.
Well, I think if you do really well, Corver, it should go higher. But that's a conversation for later date.
Let me prove myself first. Right, let me get me. I don't have a pen and paper anymore.
Oh, Corver,
Victoria-
if you're working for us, if you are working for us, I take out my. You'll be doing a lot of a negotiation for us, I assume.
Of course, best.
Well, I say she'll give him a few, like her non-magic quill, and she will give him her never-ending pot of ink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great idea.
Wow, this
Yeah.
is amazing. That's not the money I could get for this alone.
No, you're not to sell that. You're to use that in negotiations.
Use it for writing up everything. Aye.
Kills one.
Yeah, all right. Let me get. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open a specific thing in the Discord called Corver's duties, and then you guys can literally write in there between sessions what you want them to do. Obviously, just stuff you
They
don't
murdered
know.
the children.
As for selling the loot, I'll talk to you about that off our
Yeah.
session. Anything you want them to sell for you, I'll talk to you outside a session for that.
Okay.
You can pick up like herbs and spices and stuff
I
for
was
me as
about-
well.
all that stuff. Yeah, he'll do all that for you. Yeah,
Awesome.
Oh,
Okay.
he's like a steward almost.
Yeah. So could I say that? Could I say, Corver, out of my portion, would you mind picking me up a few spell components? And could I just say I give him a piece of paper with spell components?
Yeah, perfect. And like I
Yeah.
said, I'll get those off you, Jenny, outside the character, and then
Yeah.
I'll do all that off
Penny-
stream.
I'll list in the
Perfect.
thing as well what Penny's giving him to go and sell.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
We'll all
And
make a
they-
list of what we're
Blood
given
for dead
and what we
humanoid.
want.
Yeah, exactly. There's one thing though. I did say I would register you as an enterprise, a company, whatever you want to call it. It's going to need a name.
Oh. Hmm.
A name. What, like
Name.
my name?
No, a
Or-
group name. Like
Oh.
like
We
like
need
you know
something.
like you know like the mercenary groups always have like I remember there's one called the Bloodhounds or something like that.
Oh, Penny, this is it. Victoria takes her hand. This is our adventuring name. You can see Victoria is like in the books, This has to be perfect. She gets
This
all
has
excited.
to be the best name ever. Okay.
How about the Oak Father's Faithful?
Yeah, okay, I'll write that
Solid
down.
name.
No, I don't.
No, relax, Carver. We're
This is
We're
We're only
we're
thinking out loud.
brainstorming.
brainstorming
Okay.
there.
All right.
Do you have any ideas, Carver? Maybe Corvus Boys. No. Okay.
No.
I don't
You
know
can
who
tell
that is.
Victoria is like godly, like tip from reading. What about like idols of Harkoven, gladiators of Harkoven? She's just gone off now. Well, like the
too
names are
localized.
shit. The names are shit. She's given heroes of Harkoven, just like any, in a book, anything that refers to a hero. That's the word she'll put in.
What about Faerun's farts? No. Fuck.
All right, I'll write that down. Hang on.
No,
no.
Writing the cover. Stop it.
Faerun's Finest.
Finest. Oh, Faerun's finest. I like that.
Oh.
I don't know.
I think we might need a bit of time to think about this, Corver.
It sounds
okay.
like a wine. It sounds
Can
like
we have like a
wine.
preliminary name that we can change?
Oh, change the name costs a lot of money, so I wouldn't recommend it.
No, we're not doing that. How about Wagon
No.
and Friends?
No.
What about zombie slayers? Huh,
Ooh.
Daryl? Go Trek and Felix deserve an inspiration.
Game trick.
Well,
Yes,
on a
I read
serious
about this book.
on a serious note, Victoria, though, something like that might draw attention to us. The wrong people might be after us if we pick something like that. Maybe something along the
Look at
line
it.
of, since Wagon's an artificer,
Yes.
honestly, Wagon's tools and trinkets incorporated would be fairly under the radar now or something. It'd be handy.
Just to let you know, this is going to be your group adventuring name.
Wagons.
So if you call
Tools
them Wagons,
and
Tool and Trinkets, that will appear on every video going forward. So bear that in mind.
I totally agree. Victoria's bookshop there is settled.
I'll tell you what, you guys take some time to think about. Talk to Carl, talk
Yeah.
to Jacques.
We probably
guys
should.
are looking at
Yeah,
it.
but they're not here, so.
But I'll tell you what, if you don't give me a name by the next session, I will pick a name for you, and Faerun's Farts is winning.
Oh god.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Maybe we call it the absent. Sorry, we're missing.
The absent, I like that. All right, so Corver's delighted. He goes, I'll go draft up the contracts, it'll be great! And he gets up and leaves.
Thank you,
Bye,
Corver.
Corver.
Bye
Hey,
now!
Corver, before you go, I kind of waddle over them. Do you need any money?
Well, I'm going to sell what because obviously Penny's giving him some stuff there.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm going to sell what she's giving me.
But do you need anything to like, just get yourself going and stuff?
No, honestly, I like to earn me money fair and square like everybody
Well,
else.
no, I'm not gifting you money. I'm just maybe a down payment for just
No,
to
I'm
get
going
you
to
started.
let me tell you something my daddy taught me. Nothing, and I mean nothing, makes a man sell better than a hungry belly. And I've always got one. So I'm going to sell whatever Penny's giving me there in this big bag. I'm going to make, and whatever Casper's giving me there is little rocks, I'm going to sell them. And the more I get for them, the more commission I get. See how it goes. So I'll be really hungry for it, if you know what I mean.
Okay, I tap him on the belly and I'm like, okay.
That's a good solid man there now. I think we made a great choice.
Actually,
I'll
before
say it loud
we
enough
go,
into here. Like,
Actually, Corver, before you go in, Victoria, I'll kind of grab him and I'll say, I'm so sorry for delaying this, but perhaps out of this we should give a little something to Shelka and Helga as well. I assume they have
Sharon-
nothing.
Charity is a dangerous thing in that, Corvin. You'll be taxed on it.
Is there any way, Corver, I look at him, you're a smart man. You might know a way around that.
Is there any way we can donate to the temple?
Let me look into it. How much do you want to give?
Oh, I looked at Casper. Enough that, I don't know.
Well,
Enough to
first
keep-
see if you can
Enough
do
to
it
get the
first.
women's life started again, but I assume the sister's been taking care of them up till now. Be nice for them to get out of her coven whenever they want.
Oh, no one will be leaving Harkoven for months now. It's winter.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, enough to make them survive the winter, maybe.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I'll ask Corver to get onto the sister then. Ask the sister what they need to keep everyone they have in the hospital there warm and fit for the winter, which isn't that all they can hope for.
Yes, donations, Corver. Remember, donations.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I'll go find out. Then I'll add that to my list. How much? That yeah. Do me a favour, Casper. Remind me of it in case I forget. Will you?
Aye.
Right, I'm gonna go and get this stuff sold. I'm gonna head over to the Temple of Ilmata. I'm gonna get find out how much they need and what I could do. Then I'm gonna go over to the Gold Leaf Monarch Hall and I'm gonna get this paperwork started up anyway.
And the components. And our little list.
Oh, yeah, that's no problem. Yep, yeah, no problem. Just write it in the book. And I'll tell you what, have you got a spare blank book, Sven Sanders?
Do I, Daryl?
Yeah, you do. We'll just say you do.
Yeah.
He takes, you've got loads of spare books. He puts it down. He goes, I'll leave this with Vlad, and you just write in. If I'm not around, just write in the book, and I'll see it.
Do I have a magical book?
Well, you have one, but not when you're given them.
All right. Okay.
Jenny, I already gave you an. What did I,
I
give
have
her?
two. I have the one that's. I have two magical books. Okay.
And she wants another one, lads. All right.
Can
All
I
right.
Where's my
Yeah.
fucking magical books?
She gets
Oh,
one for
she
my
gets
class.
two.
It's one for my class. And actually, Jenny, I'm actually going to take that first one off you because you don't need it because you ever. No. The first one's for your, not for your spells. I understand.
You've took my strength. You've taken my magic books. What am I left with? You're taking my sanity.
Oh, Jenny, actually, we're just going to take that after right now.
Will eventually. Right. So, am I right in saying you guys are fed, watered, businessed out? You're going to head over to the mortar now, or is there something else you'd like to do?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
Water.
Corver's done the other thing I wanted to do, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm good to go.
Excellent. So I'll take a break now, and then after that, I will. We'll go to the mortar, right? Do the break.
Yeah.
Go.
The mortar.
Murder.
I'll get Casper
Casper Kiss. I hear that. Right, back in a sec, guys.
I'm eating a bit of toast myself.
Everybody's
We're all
eating bread.
eating.
Except for me and Jess, we ain't eating bread.
No,
Right.
I got mochi instead.
You got mochi?
Mochi.
Mochi. Is that how you pronounce it? Is it mochi?
Mochi, yeah.
Does it not melt?
No.
You're thinking of ice cream mochi from like Aldi, man. That shit is fucking busting as well.
That stuff is
You
nice,
can
man.
get
Did you ever
ice
get-
cream mochi, but like normal mochi just has like I don't know what it is.
Yeah, you
It's
learn
just
something
nice.
new every day.
There you go.
Sorry, thanks for sub
You
to
can get it in like
Wagon.
little here, but they fill it with ice cream instead of the whatever it is, like rice.
Yeah, ice
Yeah.
cream
Rice
mochi
mush.
is nice.
Definitely. I
Warren's
think
right.
Hell yeah.
I'm thinking maybe in a couple of weeks we're overdue a battle royale.
Ooh.
I think so. Yeah, I think we're overdue a battle royale, and I think in Foundry it'll be really good as well.
That'd be
Can we
fun.
please wait till I get fireball?
I'm gonna be fucked. Wagon's gonna be fucked anyway.
Right. So we're gonna move over now to you guys are gonna head over to. So this is the area here, right? See over here that I'm hitting. That's the Von Ungen Flats, or the Fallers, as they're commonly known as, right? So nestled, just to give you a description of what the Fallers are, nestled along the east wall of Harkoven, the Fallers is a desolate district of dilapidated tenement flats. Its name earned from the slow decay that seems to cling to every corner. The buildings, once standing proud, now sag under the weight of time and neglect, their time-worn facades adorned with faded paint and cracked windows. A perpetual gloom hangs over the narrow alleys that wind through the forgotten maze of the crumbling wooden tenements. The denizens of the Fallers, a resilient and weathered lot, eke out a living amongst the shadows, their lives mirroring the decay of the buildings that shelter them. Laundry lines strung haphazardly between buildings flap in the breeze, and the streets echo with the distant sounds of hardship. The occasional creak of a rusted hinge and the sombre whisper of dreams, long abandoned, making the Fallers a place where the poorest of the poor are forgotten and left to fade away in quiet desperation. And I had a picture, but now it's not working. Yep,
Aw.
that's not working.
Oh,
I
it's
don't-
lovely.
I don't know why, but that goes to show you how desolate.
Nice
That's how
and dark
desolate
and
they are.
dingy.
Yeah, that's
Really
how
shows the bleakness. I feel that's a bleak image.
This is art.
Like Danny DeVito and It's Always Sunny. My
Yeah.
God.
He's just walking down. I'm like,
So, you know the way like there's some parts of Harkoven have like dirt tracks that are patted earth, and other parts have cobblestones. The Fallers is just a perpetual mud. It's like been trampled. There's no with the rain. There's no stability anywhere. So when you walk in, you immediately go like halfway up your leg in mud. People just walk through this. Like you couldn't even bring a cart in here. That's the kind of place it is, and it's the alleyways are packed close together. These tenement flats can be sometimes 7 or 8 stories high in some cases, and some of you can see there's burnt down ones being rebuilt. They're built so cheaply, but as you make your way, do you have a question there, Dev?
no, this is lovely.
Yeah, lovely. This is by far the poorest, worst part of Harkoven. There's actually quite a lot of refugees here from the war a few years ago as well.
My
I-
God, is this how people live? Doria chimes in,
Yes.
horrified.
This is how and I look at her, the other half live.
Sorry, darling, I
Other-
didn't mean to interrupt.
You're all
Other
good.
half
No?
of what wagon? She's bleeding through the
Uh,
mud.
It's a saying that it's nothing. Big buddy. It's very hard to actually describe.
Okay.
When you guys
I
head
wanted,
what you saying, Jane?
no, I wanted to say something so bitchy, but I can't. I was going to say, Casper, is this what your swamp is like?
That's what Marilla would say. Jane.
Man, one.
I
Fucking
don't say it. I don't say it. I don't.
Okay. Sorry.
You guys stick out like a sore thumb here, and from everywhere people are eyeing you up. You can tell if you take your hands off your purses, somebody might actually try and rob you.
Victoria's like, hello, hello.
Some fella just eating a raw cabbage.
Lovely
Oh,
day.
gorgeous.
Smiling. Ooh.
I lean into Penny.
Did you hear that? He called you gorgeous. That's lovely.
Quite.
Everyone's hands close to the pockets.
So, as you make your way to Flat Block B, or as they know it as, what was it?
Biddy's hump.
Benny's Hump.
Barry's hump.
Barry's
Sorry.
Billy,
That's
Benny,
happening.
and Barry
Oh,
humps.
that's what we should be called, Barry's humps.
No, I'm not having this whole Billy Boys thing again. There's no fucking
Remember
way.
that? Fucking hell. Billy's lads, remember that?
The Billies of Harkoven. That's what we're
No.
now.
I'm actually glad Owen's not here for this part, because that's what immediately what you'd say. Alright, so the guards are... There's a ring of guards around the entrance to this flat, right? And there's people I'd say there's about 40 people standing in front of them, and they're like, "We live in there. You can't just kick us out? Yeah, you're gonna let us in. That's where we live, isn't it? There's all this kind of thing going on, and the guards are like, "You've been bloody told. Don't make me blacken your eye." And as you kind of, what'd you say?
No.
What
I
did you
didn't
think
hear
they
it.
said?
God.
All right.
You got him with something.
Okay.
Happy.
What the fuck do you think he's
I'd love to know. All he said was, "I'll blacken your eye." I put my crack in your eye.
What the hell?
Oh, no. Go on.
All right. So yeah, and then the kind of sergeant of the troop of guards walk up and go, "You took your bloody time, didn't you?"
Well, I'm sorry, but if we didn't have to wade through this squalor, we would have been here quicker.
Oh, I'm sorry. Next time I'll make sure to put out the fucking carpet for you.
My
That would
God.
be good.
Are you a guard here?
I'm sergeant.
And that is your attitude. But that's his attitude towards the public.
Yes.
I suppose, yes, I'm sorry. I suppose if you live in squalor, filth, and starvation, that's how you would act.
Victoria!
Sorry.
Victoria, oh my gosh.
I've leaned into Morella too much tonight.
Bloody outsiders, city folk, you sound like. Better off
Oh,
without you.
I'm sorry. It's we've had a long day, and I'm sure you have had to. I'm very sorry.
Anyway, moving on. I was told by Gilgaro and guard captain I was supposed to look out for you. So, here's the situation. Go through the door, walk in, up the stairs again, on your right, door number 2. Got it?
Up the stairs.
Door to the right, 2.
Second floor, door to the right, number 2. Fella named
They're very
Weedle.
Weedle. They were very clear directions. Thank you.
Second in. Second.
Bloody hell, where did you come from?
I've been here the whole time. This mud is actually up to my neck.
No, Dave, it's not. I don't mean that for you. Sorry, for humans without, maybe not Victoria, but like Caspar and Penny would sink in a lot more than you would.
You're like
Yeah, I'm
walking
like
on top
Legolas.
of the mud.
I'm like Legolas.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
say that
no.
now. I wouldn't say that. You're still manky, but yeah.
No, I'm Legolas. Let's go. I was like, does this weed have a second name or anything? Or is any next to kin or anything like that?
No, Weagle. He's one of them. He's a ruffian from around the area. Wagners didn't know who he was. Well, they didn't
So
know
do
who
you
he
think
was, but they're not going to talk to us about it.
Do you think he was a part of a Merrill gang?
Oh, he's got one motor connections, no doubt about it, my man. If he's not a motor, my mother's a troll.
Interesting.
Oh, and do you? who do you-
I thought you were gonna say something about that.
No, you don't. Oh, and do you have any idea? You look like an intelligent man. Do you have any idea of who killed him?
Do you know? I actually do. And now that I think about it, we've no use for you.
Well, go on, who is it then?
If
Why
I
did
knew
you
who it
call us
fucking
here?
was, would we be bringing a bunch of nosy outsiders into our coving business? I bloody doubt it. Go on then. Bloody hell.
Daryl, can I ask, is there any shop around that does coffee?
In the Fallers. No.
Okay. Oh, sorry. All right.
No.
Yeah.
Perhaps they need a cup of coffee, Penny. They've probably been standing here a long time.
Most of these people wouldn't even know what coffee is this far north.
Oh.
Maybe let's just go inside.
Anywhere that does morning juice.
you're not a morning brown, are you?
Oh, yeah.
And you know the people who are outside who are saying, "Yeah, why can't we get back in?" Or they're after kicking
Yeah.
them out of their house. What do they look? Can I look at them on the way in to see if any of them look shifty?
They all look.
I know what you're gonna say. They all look shifty, but are any of them look suspicious?
Yeah, we do
you actually get shanked looking to see if they look shifty.
Yeah.
As you look, man, they're a
Honestly, if
ragtag.
they look nervous. That's what I want to look
No,
at.
none of them look nervous. Look, they all look angry and frustrated, and Like you don't know, like who knows even where they were staying last night? Because you know that last night they kicked them all out. So
That's right.
yeah, no, they all look angry. You're right to think of it, but honest to God, Caspar, you being a farm boy, don't mean that in a bad way, will be so out of your depth in this part of Harkoven. Like this is the complete opposite to the farm life. You know,
Yeah,
even
that's
with the nobles of a city will be more familiar than this, like because this is just like hemmed in. The closest thing this area would have to you in your life would be the pigs you had on your farm in the pens.
Yeah.
You know, they're hemmed in together. They live this brutally short life. You know.
This looks
Just-
like a pigsty.
Just one last thing, Sergeant. Who out of your knowledge has been in and out?
Nobody's been in and out since it was reported to us. We came in.
Who reported?
Who reported it? Well, the bloody neighbour.
Okay, neighbor, cool. Okay. And so it's only been the neighbor and yourselves have been in this room, correct?
No, the neighbour wasn't even in there. He reported a smell of blood.
Oh, and then you just went and investigated it.
Now,
you are
normally-
the only one.
Normally, we would not bother with a murder in this part of Arkoven. We just let things sort themselves out here. But Gelgaro insisted to our fucking captain.
And may I ask, before we go up, how bad is it?
We haven't been inside. Well, I've looked.
Oh.
Well, that's not entirely true. We did have a lad look inside, and he's now on leave for a day because his stomach was a bit upset.
Sorry, I'd just like to rewind that back a second. So you've got just wanted to know, so I'm getting my facts right. You said that you got informed of the smell of blood, and then Gilgaro told you to go in?
That's right. So essentially, there was. When you smell it, you'll know. There was a smell. And Gelgaro was had us on watch for a murder in the city again. I don't know why. Probably something to do with what happened over at Larko's place.
Oh, okay.
And when this was reported, Galgaro made sure we bloody came in. And of course, guard captain's happy to fucking help him with that, isn't he?
Sorry. Well, we'll get up and get this straight away so you can get out of this little hellhole. Let's go, guys.
Yes, I as we're walking up the stairs, I remember how Wagon and Penny kind of acted last time. So I get out 2 hankies and I put a little bit of perfume, a little bottle of perfume. I'm making good use of this on each of them, and I give it to them for their nose. You know, like the smelling.
I also have the little ocean thing.
Oh yeah.
The canvas thing. I'm like, smell that as well. And I'm passing
I know.
the pygmy
Thank you, Victoria.
as well.
The smell doesn't really bother me. It's more the nature of the murders, the flaying and the theater.
Yes. Well, don't worry, Penny. You were prepared for it this time.
And also, you need extra eyes because we're down 2, so I gotta have to suck it up. Get
That's
through
it. We
this.
can do it.
Also, nothing is going to top the smell of that fucking dirty zombie wall.
That's very
Yes.
true.
That place is fucking rotten.
I think if we sustain that, we could actually sustain anything and never have to grow. Anyway, let's just go into the room.
You walk up these dingy, slightly rotted steps. The ceiling, even from the second floor, is dripping. So obviously there's a drip going through the fucking top floor, down. You can't believe people actually live here. It's almost like you're on a ship. It's so damp. And you walk up the stairs and they creak and they're only like single file. When you get to the top, you come to the door. Now you see the first door, and then you see the second door. And the second door is like properly closed, while the other doors are kind of on hinges, right? And yeah, you come right up to this door. He wants to open it.
And Penny, you have a dislike for doors. Would you mind?
Penny will kind of give Wagon a little bit of a look like, oh, dislike doors. And just open it.
Okay. So yeah, the first thing that hits you
I was going to.
is the smell, right?
Whoa.
You
Oh.
perhaps expected the smell of putrefying flesh, but this scent is different. Fresh blood is what it smells like, okay? And the sauce, fresh blood is what it smells like, yeah. It doesn't seem to have, doesn't have that, like, odorous, like,
Coagulated.
yeah, clearly whoever killed the man in Larko's house had done it a couple of days before you arrived. This seems like a pretty recent murder from the smell alone, okay?
Very coppery.
So it's important to
Mm.
remember
Yeah.
that part, right? And the source in the tiny apartment is not hard to spot from the smell, okay? Nailed to the wall is what is left of this gentleman Weagle. The man is nothing but a torso, okay? So his legs and arms are gone. He's nothing but a torso of flayed skin. With a head unflayed attached, okay? The head seems to be mostly untouched in that it still has all of its skin, but the bulging wide eyes betray the moment he endured, and his sewn together lips show a finessed cross pattern of a seasoned stitcher.
Get
And
my
at his
gloves.
feet is an empty vial, and despite the dried blood on the floor, the apartment looks untouched. So where the legs and arms are, you don't know. The body, from the neck down, the body's completely flayed. The head is completely fine. Its mouth is stitched shut, and its eyes are bulging as if it died in agony.
You said something about a vial?
There is, yes, there's an empty
vial at his feet.
an empty vial on the ground. Not at his feet. Sorry, I say at his feet, but what I mean is like at the base of the body on the floor because it's nailed to the wall.
Or like a vial, like a little small, little tiny vial.
A little glass vial. Yep.
And it's not full or anything, it's just empty. Empty vial, yeah. Well, you can never really get used to.
Why would you do this to someone? I don't understand.
I kind of sit on the bed and look at it. Is there a bed?
There is a bed, yeah.
I'm just gonna sit on the bed and look at the corpse.
Probably a perception check.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna try a stab in the dark here, friends, by what I can see. Perception. No, not great. Not great. The vial on the ground there between his legs, the bulging of the eyes. It seems like our friend must have been given something to stay alive during this ordeal.
Are you good enough for potions to be able to sniff the inside of the vial? Tell what was in it?
To be honest, I wouldn't want to really go fucking near it.
Tamper
to be
with
honest,
it.
guys. Yeah,
Aye.
because you don't know if it's what killed him or kept him alive. It could be a
Oh,
double-edged sword.
You're dead right.
Well,
While Penny on Wagon, she gives them a moment to kind of become accustomed. He's gonna-
Hit the set.
Slap on her rubber glove and make her way over to the body. First thing she's going to do is she's going to look at it and see is there. Well, wait, are we doing it in kind of turn order? What way do you want to do? Okay.
Do what you want.
I walk up and want to see is there any similarities in precision between this and the other bodies?
Yes. So, good question. The stitching.
Same cuts. Yeah.
Yeah, the stitching matches the one that was found in Narco's house.
Both
Okay.
their mouths had something were stitched, weren't they?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab Casper and go. "Oh, I don't like when she does this."
Oh, by the way,
I
everybody.
I know she
okay.
does it.
Does anybody
Yeah,
feel they should roll an insanity check for this?
It's because we've
It's-
Not
seen it.
after
but
seeing
it
the
It's-
first
doesn't,
one.
This one's worse than Narco, though.
Honest to God, Daryl, the way my rolls went in the last one, I don't think Victoria will be phased by
I'll roll.
this.
Fuck it.
this.
I think I'll roll on as well because I'm kind of shying away with Wagon. It's a
I'll
bit
roll
too.
as well then. If
It's
it's
a bit too
if you say it's
bloody.
worse than the first one, then
It's
yeah.
definitely worse than the first one because you can see the
Wisdom
agony
save?
in this man's eyes. Wisdom save, yeah.
I always tell Victoria to be more excited by this. Is that okay?
I rolled a
yes.
4 again.
Natural.
Oh, I've got a
Oh,
nat 20.
nice.
Nice.
Natural
Nice.
20, Clock, well done. I'm actually going to say that you regain... I'm going to say a real house rule now. If you get a natural 20 on your insanity check, you regain 1 insanity, right? Say that,
Ooh,
right?
Nice.
Fortunately, Jess, you need to roll me a d6.
Yeah. I rolled a 4.
Was there
The
not-
same
and that one
number
you-
as
you-
my other one.
That one you crit on your
Only one.
No, and that one's... When you're above 25 insanity, when you roll a 1 on a d6, you ignore it. You don't lose anything.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool. Perfect.
Yeah.
So you want your one-
no. When you roll like see how you got natural 20, you got +1. Is there like if you roll a 1, is there like a critical on the?
If
Yeah,
you
if
roll
you
a
get a
1,
nat one.
yeah, your D6 will say changes to a D10.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that will do. Depends on the
So do I get some
circumstances. The whole-
sanity back?
It's supposed to be malleable. Yeah, I'm gonna throw one back onto you now. But right, Jenny. So yeah, the stitching matches what you saw back in Narcos. So
Sorry,
And
did I pass?
yeah,
Dave, what did you get?
15.
You passed, Dave. Yeah, you passed. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I just want to make sure.
It's DC
oh yeah,
12.
of course.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah.
Next thing I'll do is crack the jaw, try and get into that mouth.
Crack a bottle.
You're gonna have to cut the stitches, I'm afraid.
That's fine.
Oh my god.
I don't like the way you're opening tops.
I was putting up Cox and Sandy.
Oh,
so,
okay. Sorry, I was like, "What's he opening?"
So have you got a dagger?
Yes, I do.
All right, you draw your dagger and you cut through it.
Yeah.
The jaw, because there's rigor mortis hasn't set in yet, flops down, right?
Oh,
And
it's very fresh then.
something slides out of the mouth. Well, how long does it take for rigor mortis to kick in?
Like a couple of hours.
The jaw does not slide open. It stays perfectly still.
I click it open, crack it open.
You put it, and then yes, something slides out and lands on the ground. It rolls along the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little coin.
I would pick up the coin and look at it.
You
We
pick
found
up
it
the
last time. Sorry.
found in his mouth. You found a key the last time.
Key.
Oh yeah.
So it is. It's a little black coin, and it's got a symbol of something on it.
Okay.
Roll me a religion check.
Come on.
Come on.
It's the only thing I'm good for, so let's hope it lasts. Religion. Ah. Come on.
Oh yeah, sound. Yep.
Oh.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Oh.
Undoubtedly, this is the symbol of the god Mask.
I know yourself.
God
It's
of
the god of
thieves.
Mask.
Mm.
The god of thieves. The god of thieves. So now we have Leviatar and Mask.
We've heard this earlier in the session. No, something about masks.
Yeah, Mask, the
Mm.
Von Martyr. Von
Von
Mortar.
Von
They're
Mortar.
the followers of Mask.
Yeah.
Oh, so perhaps this is his token. Your
No.
man on the wall was a follower then, wasn't he?
So what happened to the last guy again? What was it?
He got flayed and stuck to the wall, didn't he?
Yeah, but did he not have a religious symbol as well?
There was the symbol of Leviatar on the wall.
Leviatar on the wall. No,
And now
I
there's-
actually. Yeah.
What's
So-
Leviatar the god of?
Pain.
Pain.
Oh, sorry. And he didn't have actually anything on his body, jewelry or anything. As Victoria says that she looks, is there anything jewelry on his body, Daryl?
No, there's nothing on his body. Remember, he's from the. There's not even.
Oh, yeah,
clothes on,
yeah,
He's
sorry,
flayed
sorry,
from the
yeah.
neck down.
I say no, and now it's Mask. I don't remember seeing anything for Mask there.
I put the symbol in the chat there, right? Oh, unable to load image. Oh.
Mask makes this
Boo.
mask kind of makes sense if his face is the only thing that remains. It's like a mask.
But no, and this could be totally off the mark, and I have a feeling it is. But last time, what was in his mouth was connected to something in the room. Perhaps it's the same here. I know last time it was a key, but perhaps we'll find something linked to this Von Morta in the room.
Daryl, just to say that link doesn't work either.
Oh, there's no. Okay. I'll just put it into the Discord. Then make this epic Discord, which you should totally join.
And now
Good
that
job,
Daryl's Nightbot links are working, you can do it too.
Oh no, it's working for me. It just said it's a redirection notice, and then I clicked OK, and it was
Oh.
gods and demigods
Ooh.
mask.
Interesting.
I like this.
Do we
one.
know? Do we know if it's an evil god, neutral god?
I
Mask
think
is
it's
an evil god.
god.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mask is an evil god. Yeah.
Evil.
During the time of troubles,
Neutral evil.
neutral evil.
That's
Yeah.
what the
So-
alignment says on the page.
He was famed
So
for he was famous because when Cyric killed Mistra and caused this big thing called the Spell Plague. Mask was the sword he wielded, known as God's Bane.
Ooh.
Something along the lines of that.
Daryl, then, unless anyone wants to, wants to come in and do anything, could I roll specifically to see if I see a symbol of Leviatar anywhere? Scanning the room.
Yes, roll me a perception check.
Dun, 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 dun.
Get another good one, Jim.
Come on. Oh, my perception isn't as good as it used to be. But I'm hoping. Come on, Victoria.
Nice.
Yay!
18.
Yeah, scanning his body, you see that some of his stomach muscles have been rearranged carefully into a rough shape of Leviatar.
Victoria will exclaim, like, triumphantly, "Aha! Look, there it is!" And I point to them. There it is, right on his stomach.
His
It's the
moist,
symbol
horrible
of-
muscles.
Yeah, I point it with, poke it with my glove till it's squishy. Oh, look, there it is. The symbol of Leviatar. I knew it.
Sure. It looks like it's just muscle.
And she gets her little monocle thing out, you know, that she had from the last session. And she's like, "No, Wagon, come here and look at it quite closely. You can see the
Oh yes, I
little-"
can see it. Yeah, that's enough. So okay.
Fascinating. Mm.
So I need to pick your brain, Miss Van, on this. If you were a killer, why would you display bodies on the wall? It's obviously a sign to someone. It's not like it's not an offering or anything. Why sew the mount so you could open it and then take? Why?
Oh,
That's the question.
Wagon, it's actually frightening, Victoria, if the DM allows this. It's frightening her knowledge of this guy. It could be anything, Wagon. I mean, he could be doing it for, and she'll whisper this, personal pleasure. He could be doing it very well as an offering to Leviatar. He could be doing it as a punishment. He could be doing it. I mean, take your choice. Anything, any reason,
Yeah,
really.
but this looks more like
Looks like some
this-
kind of creepy ritual.
not even a ritual. It looks more of a display, like a warning or something.
I mean, based on where he's living, this lad has to have been a thief. There's no chance.
Oh,
that,
wow.
it's not
And
really
who was
close to
the
that.
what was the other?
Mask.
So we got Mask.
Leviatar.
Geico. Why is his limbs chopped off?
Oh, probably another way to endure pain, Wagon. I know it's not nice to think of, but now, and I could be wrong here, but I assume he has given these men uniquely specific deaths. Perhaps he sees it
Ooh.
as an art form.
Yes, maybe the first time, because there was 2 dead bodies in the first one. Yes,
Yes.
maybe he was interrupted the last time, and this is actually what they're supposed to look like.
Could very well be, Wagon.
When they're not when he's not interrupted.
That very well could be. And I wonder, Daryl, this is kind of silly and maybe nothing will happen. I know the dead body's not coming back to life. If my staff, if I hold that, am I getting any vibes in the room?
What you mean, like?
Like, does the staff feel excited, or is there an era of necromancy here, or is that really, would the staff not do anything like that?
So if you read that stuff, it just says that a dark feeling constantly emanates in the stuff. It wants
Yeah.
to be used. That's it. There's no difference. It's no matter where
Okay,
you are, that's how it feels. Yeah.
So I take the staff out, and then I'm like, curious, nothing, and I put it back. Because obviously, I assume this thing.
Have you
looks
have you
evil.
attuned to that stuff?
Oh no!
No. Okay. Well, then
Could I have done that at night time?
If you want to attune to it.
No, I don't know actually. Okay, no, I do not. No, I don't want to be a baddie. I like. Oh no, sorry. I said maybe there's something else in this room. And have you got a picture of the room, Daryl? Are there any desks or?
I don't have a picture of the room, but I can tell you what's in it. So, the room is furnished with tatty furniture. But on the left hand side, there's the bed, right? And on the right hand side, there is a wall. Like this, I'm just taking what sticks out. There is a giant picture of a ship braving stormy seas.
Mm-hmm.
You said that like we're supposed to.
No, that's literally it. There's a bed on the
Oh,
left.
okay.
There's a bed on the left. There's tatty furniture like that you would expect.
The
to
way
find
you
here.
said stormy seas, you're like,
No. And then on the wall, there's just like this big picture that has this picture of a ship braving stormy seas.
stormy seas, huh?
I want to give people the chance to do something, but can I ask just one final question? And this is again really guessing. Is there any similarity between that artwork and the mural we saw of the Lich Master?
God, no, not even
Right.
remotely.
Same
No.
artist. It's actually a
No.
portrait of a serial killer.
No.
Found in the corner by Velcheroon.
You have found my guy's
Original
picture.
Ghost.
Wagon's gonna be tapping the ground and seeing if there's any like loose thorn.
I'm gonna
It's
look
not a
behind
bad
the
idea.
painting.
You roll me a perception check, Wagon, just real quick. And what you say there, Clock?
Investigation, no?
Yes, investigation or perception. Yeah.
I just want to look behind the painting.
I'll look.
That's the only thing on the wall. Is a look
26.
behind.
Nice.
You are 100% certain there is nothing about this floor. The only thing is,
Mahogany.
is that under the bed, you must have missed this when you walked over. But under the bed are a set of clothes perfectly folded under the bed. They look like they fit the
dragged them
gentleman on the wall.
Yeah, I dragged them out.
Inside check,
from
Clock,
one
real
of them.
quick. Yeah, go ahead.
I just dragged them out, like I slowly
Yeah.
dragged them out, like like you would like a suitcase under a bed.
Yeah.
Like you just drag them out. I'm trying to
nice.
not. I'm trying not to
Nice.
disturb the way they're put.
So roll me. You got an. I'll come back to you in a sec, Clock. Dave, roll me a. Well, I mean, I don't know whether to make you just kind of figure it out yourself or let you roll. What would you prefer? What do you think is the story behind these clothes?
Or can you describe the clothes to me?
So basically, it's a shirt and slacks and shoes placed beside it, folded that were underneath the bed. It's very common for people to fold their clothes and put them under the bed when they take them off.
And is the bed disturbed?
Roll me a. I'm gonna come back to you, Clock. Right, I will. Roll me a
Yeah,
perception
go
check or investigation, whichever you prefer.
Please investigation. 14.
You can't tell.
What did you find, Wagon?
His clothes are here, which means he was naked while this happened to him. So I
His
deduce.
clothes?
Yes, his clothes. Well, it has to be. It's his. Has to be his clothes. Does it? Is it? Yes, it has to be his clothes. This is his room.
But why would
There's
they
no
be under
clothes
the
on.
bed? Why wouldn't they? Is there like a chest of drawers or anything like that? That'll wardrobe.
It means that either he was asleep while it happened, Penny, or he was getting changed and then it happened.
Most people sleep in their clothes.
Would you take your clothes off them?
Why would you?
Maybe he was told to, or he knew what.
Is there a ritual? Is there a ritual for taking your clothes off and putting your shoes under bed?
No, it's just most people would in flats like this would store their clothes under their bed to protect it from the dripping rain coming through the ceiling, and also.
So most people would sleep in their clothes going to bed. So it's not. So I need to get the bed thing out of my head. So why would you put clothes and shoes on the? Why is
Can't
why is
afford
this
a dresser,
man
I
naked?
imagine, or a wardrobe.
No, but why is he naked then? Why is he not wearing these clothes now?
Because whoever did this didn't. Well, look what they did to him. They couldn't do that with his clothes on.
Well, yeah, but they're not gonna fucking take his clothes off, fold, and put them underneath the feet.
Oh yes, perhaps it's part of it, Wagon. Perhaps the clothes ruin the scene. Perhaps or perhaps he's so particular. It could be someone extremely what's the word I'm looking for? Meticulous.
I don't think so.
While you guys
Or
mull
maybe-
this over, I'm just gonna jump over the clock, right, with the paint.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe,
Okay.
maybe
You
he
guys
did it
mull that
willingly.
over. Clock, you rolled really well in your insight check there. So something about this picture does stick out immediately. It's in pristine condition. This gentleman must have taken special care to keep this to keep it clean. Clearly meant something to him.
Okay.
Just to say the music's went off, Daryl.
Has it?
Yeah.
It hasn't for me. I can hear it.
I'll refresh.
It's gone off for me. It's gone off for me as well.
Yeah, me too.
I
It's
have
really
it,
just-
I'll
which is
refresh.
mad because I always lose mine.
Yeah.
Just do a refresh there.
Yeah, yeah. I want to take it down off of. I assume it's a string on a nail or something.
Yeah. It's a big one though. So you
Um,
just while they're talking behind you, you grab it.
I want to be able to put it down on the bed, and I want the back. I want to be able to take the back out of it, and look inside it, if I can. Like I want
Yeah.
to take a look inside the frame.
Okay, you take the picture down, you turn around, you walk over towards the bed that they're all talking on, and then you put the painting down, you turn it over. You guys see Casper do this. You roll me a perception check or an investigation check.
Got the music just come in there, really scary.
Yeah, it's scary.
I'll go for perception.
Perception.
Christ.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
so close.
Jevon's
I don't see nothing.
no.
You gaze
I'm
over
just
it.
like taking it apart.
Yeah, you're just literally you don't seem to find anything.
I'll just be mumbling to myself then, men and women only take care of stuff like this if it's shocking important to them. What the
I'm
fuck
just-
did he have?
Maybe it's
I'm-
his ship.
Who
I'm just
painted Casper?
You're asking the wrong man now. I'm not a big painting man, but if I was to guess, it might have been him. He's
Well,
taken
take-
great care of it.
Take a look. Usually an artist signs on one of the bottom corners. Is there anything there?
I'll flip it over so Victoria can see it.
Yeah, you gaze down the bottom right, and there's a little W in the bottom right. Very faint.
Oh.
Oh, I think you're right, Casper.
Oh, that's my painting. I painted it years ago. Casper. I'm actually going to go over to the vial and look at the vial again. Oh, well, for the first time, should I say.
Yeah, you walk over and pick it up. Just let me just stay on clock with the painting for a minute, Dave, right? Is there anything else you want to do with this painting?
When I was trying to take it out of the frame, is it possible to do that?
Take it
Or
out
is
of
it
the
like
frame.
just painted? Is it painted onto a canvas and that's it?
No, it's in a frame. It's in a nice frame.
It's in a frame, yeah.
So yeah, you just have to kind of turn those things around to hold it in. Those
Yeah.
little pegs. Yeah, you turn those
That's
around
what
and you kind of pry it back off. And there's nothing inside it. And the back of the paint, the back of the canvas is obviously looks like there's paint on the other side of it. But you don't notice anything.
Wait, no, maybe I'm just being paranoid. This is the
No.
only thing in the room that's fucking clean.
Daryl, not if I'm looking at it as well. I say, no, I don't think so, Casper. What do you mean there's paint? Well, I don't say that. I'll ask Daryl the question first. What do you mean there's paint on the other side of it?
Like as in it's soaked through when he painted it. It's normal for
Oh,
paint,
yeah.
for canvas.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Wrong type of paper
We're
for
like,
painting.
what do you mean?
Can I knock on the frame to see if it's hollow?
You're on the right track, man, but no. You're getting in the right mindset. Paranoia is good, but no. Tap on the frame all the way around it. It's completely solid wood, and you'd notice.
I say to Casper, could there be like an illusion in the painting? Like a message in the painting.
Artistically, let's have a sweet look. I'll flip it over. I'll do one of these.
Okay.
I'll do the same.
Right. While you guys are standing there looking at the painting, I'm just going. Is there anything you want to do, Jess?
No, like this is like Penny's. This is the smart people stuff. Penny's just gonna kind of stand and make sure like no one's coming in. Sorry, could you describe the room again just one more time? For me,
Yeah.
please?
You walk in. There's just like tatty furniture, stuff you would expect there. Nothing out of ordinary, nothing that draws attention. The only two main features in the room are the bed that's there. Like everything else is just like a slim desk. There's no drawers or anything in it. And then on the right end, there's the painting that was on the wall.
Penny would go back to the front door of the flat and she would investigate to see if the door was in any way like forced entry, if there's any signs of forced entry.
Okay, roll me a investigation check.
Okay.
Come on.
You've
Penny.
smashed down many a
This-
door in your life, so you don't need it to be hard.
Advantage.
Oh,
Six.
go.
I have a
You-
-1.
It's DC 10, so you don't know. Oh no, that's
Lovely door.
stupid. That's stupid. You're all with advantage. You've smashed a lot of doors down.
Okay.
One thing a
Another
barbarian would know. Like,
investigation.
You've had some tough rolls today. What the hell?
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
better. 18.
Yes.
Yeah. There is no sign of forced entry on this door, though.
Penny would take note of that and be like, she'll just look at the door and.
And there's no windows in this room.
There's
by the
yeah,
way.
that's what I was gonna say. There's no windows. She would turn around and she would like look at that and she would say back to everyone. She was just like, like no one forced their way into this place. So this person either knew whoever did this to him, or something, because you know, it's not like someone barged in here and murdered him.
Victoria
You know
will
what I'm
look,
trying to say?
Victoria will look around and go, Penny, that's an excellent point. There's
So
no
He
damage.
might have known who did this to him.
Mm.
Or the person was at least familiar, because why else would you let someone into your house?
I still
Or,
think they
you
would
knew
have
them
done
or
it
familiar with
willingly.
or Miss Horde, the victim did it to himself.
What?
No.
How
I
could
s-
he do that to himself? He can't. What? Penny's
How,
just like.
how would he cut off his
"Huh?"
last arm?
Yeah.
Well, well, I don't mean
Little
I don't
hands on
mean
his mouth.
physically doing it to himself. But don't forget, Caspar, we do live in a world of, and I kind of flick some eyes at magic, where you can maybe do some rituals or take a potion to endure pain while something does something to you.
That's a
That
shocking use
something
of
does
magic.
something to him. Yes, the something, the someone. Who?
Yes.
Victoria is trying to think, and she's like, he must have left a sign. And I say, he folded the clothes. And then I say, perhaps there's something else there. And I say, Penny, would you be able to check under the bed? See if there's anything else under there. I just assume Penny can lift the bed. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
feel like, do you know what I mean?
Easy enough,
She'd probably
yeah.
like,
Penny would go over and she would do like a proper lift of it and be like, anything?
Mm.
I will hold the painting while she's doing
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I don't want to paint it.
Just quickly, because Dave, you did ask me about the voile a while ago, right? Just
Sorry.
before you do that. No, it's fine. I'm just jumping from clue to clue, trying to make everyone.
Yeah.
Roll me an Arcana check. What are you doing with this voile, Dave?
I'm looking to see if there's anything in there or anything like that. Or
It's
or
empty.
Empty.
There's some bit of stains on it though. There's some kind of stain on it. There was
Right,
something
yeah.
in it at some point.
Mm-mm. Would I recognize this sign from anything like?
No,
Oh.
not
It's like
visually.
tea stains on the
Um,
wall kind of a thing.
Could I recognize? Like this is a far reach.
Residue.
The vial itself. Would I know from like what its uses? Like you know how a Bunsen burner, you can burn some shit.
You're not an alchemist. If
Is
you were
it
an
sa- is it
alchemist,
the same-
straight away.
I take out the poison I have. Is it like the same vial poison like that?
See, that's like there's so many different, like glass is so unique because they're all made by hand. This vial could literally have been for anything, but generally, I will say, you know, this kind of vial would hold a small amount of liquid. You would
I
whatever
just
this
hold-
vial
I
held,
think
you don't need a lot of it.
Yeah, I take out like the the venom poison I got from the last session.
Hmm.
It's a serpent venom. I'm kind of like, is it like are they very similar?
The serpent
Is it
venom seems to be
amount-wise?
more of it. So like the serpent venom can coat a blade. This, whatever this
Okay.
was, didn't coat a blade.
I'm just gonna sniff it.
Sniff it, roll me Arcana check.
Sniff my big nose. Wagon has an extremely big nose. Is that advantage? No.
Nose advantage.
Oh, that dice went. Oh my god, so cool for a
Oh,
second. Oh,
Not something you can discern now. You're just like, it's just not something now. The only thing you know about this man is that if you're an alchemist, you might know what it is, but you're not.
I'm going to begrudgingly look in this man's mouth and see if there's anything in it, like left, like liquidy. Is there any
Not-
discoloration?
not to be mean, but can he get that high up?
No, probably not. Actually, yeah, no, not really. No, you have to pull a stool over or something.
Yeah, I pull it still over and
Put a
stuff.
stool over, you step up, and you kind of look inside. The teeth are in very bad shape to represent somebody who's been poor their whole life, or someone who just didn't really care. Just basically a commoner. Other than that, no. There's a foul stench from it, obviously, but there's no sign of anything in there.
No discoloration or anything.
No.
Victoria,
Roll me a
will call
perception
over-
check. Sorry, 1 second. Roll me a perception check.
Oh yeah.
No, they have a medicine check. A medicine check.
Look deeper, Wagon.
I'm trying, Miss Fantander.
Ooh, nice.
16.
It takes you a bit, but you look inside and you notice the uvula has torn the dark purple.
Ooh.
Mm.
The dangly thing at the back of your throat.
I don't think that's supposed to be that color, Miss Fantander. Can I need a second supervisor? And I go, look at the back. Oh my god, smell. Look at the back. Is that supposed to be that color?
Victoria will like click open his mouth even more and be like, "What? What?
Oh
This
my
thing at the back?" Daryl,
Gentle, please.
do I have to make a roll or?
No, it's now that's pointed out to you. It's not supposed to be that color.
What was there any thing of why? Is it like old or?
No idea why it's that color.
No, you're right.
Horrible
colour is it?
idea.
It's like purple. I'm going to take my dagger out, Daryl, and I'm going to kind of pop it in and kind of slit it a little bit and see what does anything come out of it.
Oh God.
Nothing comes out of
I
Veronica,
don't.
Victoria, you know you scare me sometimes.
it.
No, you can tell though it's just knowledge, and but it's scary how it's just knowledge that she would literally put her hands in and be like for knowledge. That it's kind of like, oh no, I don't think it is meant to be doing that, Wagon.
I don't have the stomach for it, but maybe you would if you get my drift and I jump off the chair.
Is there any old
If you want
wives'
to
tale
open-
remedies I can think of
Up in his
grown
belly.
up that should have a purple uvula?
Roll me a nature
like-
check.
Oh yes, come on, Casper.
Casper.
I don't know if Jenny got what I was trying to say to her, but maybe Miss Van Zanders would have. When I said I don't have the stomach for it, I jumped
Oh,
down.
Yeah, to go down. Yeah.
15? I'm talking about natural stuff now. So if it was because of that potion, I wouldn't have a clue.
Alright, well, just because you said that, I'm going to give it you. There is a specific leaf that some people drink that has been known to turn the back of your throat and your uvula purple. It is the willworm leaf.
A willworm leaf.
Yeah. Now, why don't Victoria, roll me an Arcana check, Casper roll me their nature check, Wagon roll me an
Would he say that to us though? Would we
Oh,
know that?
assuming he says this. No, yeah.
Oh yeah, because I'll
Oh.
say it out loud because
Oh, yeah.
Penny asked what color it was, and I would have rolled when I heard it was purple.
Perfect. Arcana, is it, Daryl?
Arcana for you, Jenny. Wagon, yeah, for you. This is a tough roll, lad.
Oh, nat 20!
Oh, nice.
Nice. Thank God.
All right, Casper, you get this. The DC was 25, but you got a nat 20, so I'll give it to you. Essentially, you do know of one use for the Willworm Live. It is, in fact, used in some kind of potent paralytic.
Okay.
Meaning that it can be used to make a potent paralyzing draft.
Yeah.
There's only one case I've heard of. Willworm, is that what it is? Willworm leaves.
Willworm.
being used in anything.
Will worm.
Willworm leaves being used in anything, and that's as a paralytic poison.
Or just tea. It's you know what? It's involved in that. You don't know what with or anything.
So we can
Not sure
assume
how
this
it's
is
meant.
what was in the vial.
So he
So
wasn't
he-
willing anyway.
I assume, Casper, he would feel everything.
He wouldn't be able to move anyway. That'd be the main thing. So whatever
Yeah,
was being done to
explain.
him, he had no way to resist it.
Explains the bulging eyes. The clothes don't make sense, though. I don't understand. Unless he brought the lady home and he was getting. But then why would you put your clothes perfectly under bed? That makes no sense.
Victoria will walk over. Well, he's not going to be using them anyway, and she's going to actually look through the clothes. But I know there are other people first. I'm just saying that's my next move.
You look through the clothes. There isn't really anything there.
Okay.
However,
Okay.
there is a scent from the clothes. It is
Okay.
sort of. Roll me a perception check.
Oh God! Come on, Victoria.
Oh,
Oh,
It
five.
kind of makes sense. You wouldn't get this scent anyway. There's a funny smell off them. We don't know what it is.
Ew! There's a smell of this. That's disgusting.
Yes, it's because we're down. I know your nobility, Miss Van Zanders, but that stench is always around.
No,
Penny
Daryl.
will go over to Victoria because Penny has used her nose before, and she'll be like, "What kind of smell?" And she'll
Actually,
take a
I
big
think
sniff herself.
you're lifting the bed, so I'll actually
Oh,
put
is
it in
this
front of
mid-lift?
Penny. Yeah, I'll put it in front of your nose if that's okay. Be like, oh,
Yeah.
Penny, smell that. What is it?
Roll me a perception check. This will determine something about your character as well. It'll be interesting.
Your bloodhound.
14.
You don't know what it is.
It smells bad though.
It's not a bad smell.
There's a weird smell.
It's an interesting weird smell. Yeah?
I've never smelled anything like that before. It's weird.
I go over
Oh,
to Casper. I know you'd stop me, Daryl, if I'm being cheeky. I'm like, what is that, Casper?
I suppose we're all fucking smelling it now. Go on, give us a whiff.
Roll me a perception check.
You have me interested now.
God, I can't place it. Can you, Penny?
No.
Oh,
Not having a fucking clue what the hell.
You having a
God,
clue what it
no.
is, Casper?
Wagon, what do you think?
Smells like shite.
There is somebody in this party who would have gotten it straight
No.
away.
It's
They're not
not
here.
shite.
Yes, it smells delightful anyway.
Did you smell
Can
it?
I
Dave?
ask?
I'll go over and I'll smell it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Victoria's forcing you. Sniff this.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Oh.
None of you know what this scent is.
Can I ask a question before I leave it, Daryl? And I won't. Does it smell like Jacques?
No,
Ooh.
not in that sense. No.
Okay. Does it smell like rat?
No.
Correct. Correct. Trust
Honestly-
John.
Honestly, Victoria, I think you were right about him being an artist, and the clothes were just interfering with it. Because
Yeah.
look here, it just has me thinking. Maybe this painting of your man's is so clean because whoever did it cleaned it because they have a respect for art. Maybe it wasn't him at all who was cleaning it.
What do you use to clean
Oh.
and painting?
A
I
duster.
look. I go back to where the painting was hung up, and I'm going to knock on that wall as well.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, come on, Casper.
Come on. Another nat 20 would be grand.
Perception. Fuck.
Aw.
This isn't a particularly important roll.
Well,
But you walk up to the wall and you start knocking on it,
Yeah.
and then your hand goes right through.
Oh.
There's a small square behind the painting where your hand goes through, and it goes back and it goes back through, and it's clearly some form. Now that you're aware, the perception check was to see if you noticed the illusion before you touched the wall. And you see, you
Okay.
didn't notice it before because you took the painting off and then turned around with it, and then went over.
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
left. That's why it's very
Right.
specific.
Very good.
Penny will actually freeze up a little bit and look a little bit frightened
Yeah,
at
Casper is the same because this has happened to us before.
that. Mm.
Has it?
I'm just going through the wall to fucking Velt's room.
Hmm.
I do not trust what's behind an illusory wall now. Yeah, I'm
No,
on Penny's wavelength
yeah.
here.
oh, look at it! That's so cool. I run over to him.
Yeah,
What's
I'm
this?
backing away. Yeah.
It's too high for you. I can say this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Casper, grab it. Well, I can't. Come on.
Here,
I-
where's that stool gone? I'll give him the
Casper,
stool.
just
He
grab
will...
them.
Just be careful.
Yeah, just be careful.
Guys, come.
I'll drag the stool over for him.
What's going? Oh, okay.
All right,
2 seconds. So
Dave.
hang on, hop
You
into it.
can't really see it, but you got a rough area of it.
I'll just hop, skip, and jump into it.
Okay, you kind of put your hand in, and you
Mhm.
start feeling around. And because you're kind of a bit shorter than it, you immediately realize that this is a square in the wall, like a ledge. And it quickly, because you're an artificer, you understand kind of the basics of construction. You realize that it kind of cops onto you now. This wall is about half a foot closer than it should be. So this person has built an entire wall and built a little alcove in it, and then put an illusionary magic in
Oh.
front of it. So they're looking to hide something.
Mm.
When you reach in, you feel what feels like a bag of coins. You run your hand across, you feel a ring, and then you feel like a piece of paper.
Grab a piece of paper and a ring.
Okay, so you take the ring out, and it is a red ruby ring. Okay, that's
Okay.
full what seems to be it. And this little piece of paper.
Thought I came out the ship to how to explain
The old horn.
tonight's K, Mr. K. Oh, seems like there's been order came in and had a ship to Mr. Hans explained. Meet me at the old. Does anyone know where the old horn is? Do I know where the old horn is?
If you
Okay,
don't
old
fucking know what it
horn.
is.
Okay, okay. So also I have this ring and this bag of coins, and I take the bag of coins.
Cool. Just while you're doing that, Penny, you did the bed. You lifted the bed up. There isn't. Actually, there is something about that. Actually, I'll come back to you in a sec, David. That yeah. As you lift the bed up, you hear something slide off of it and fall behind it. Something that was up near the pillow.
What was that? Something fell.
It's between the wall and the bed now, though.
I picked up the bed though.
Oh, you fully picked it up, did you?
Oh yeah, I picked
Yeah.
I picked it up.
A dagger has fallen from underneath the pillow and onto the floor. A very cool looking dagger.
Someone picked that up.
Victoria will run under to pick it out so Penny can put the bed down.
I take out Whisper.
You pick up this kind of dagger, and it's kind of got it's a kind of like a golden hilt with a snake head at the bottom. And as you come up, then the handle is also two snake heads popping out either side, and it's kind of a curvy dagger like that. Definitely magical, though you don't know what about it.
Oh, Wagon, I think this is something you need to put your eyes on. I feel there's a magical thing about this, and I give
Do
it to
we
him.
have 10? Do we have 10 minutes?
I'm like, perhaps put it with the ring, and we can take a look later.
Oh, later. Okay.
I assume we're
Can
going
I
to go.
just-
Oh yeah.
Can I just look at it, Daryl? Just looking at it. Does this look like a ritual knife? Can I make a roll?
Totally could be, Dev. You don't know.
Oh, okay.
Daryl, would the two snakes be symbolic of any gods?
No.
Would they be symbolic of any kind of like factions?
No, not that you know of.
Maybe you just fucking like snakes.
I suppose.
Now, what was the clothes again on the bed?
What were the clothes?
Yeah.
They were just a jumper and a trousers and then shoes beside it.
Were they peasants' clothes? Like,
Ah, yeah. They're clearly what the fella wears.
oh, okay.
Like a fella like this probably would only own one pair of clothes.
For one reason in my head, I was like, wait, how did your man like shapeshift into this fella and take his clothes and then put his clothes under the bed?
It's
That's
a
what I thought.
possibility.
Oh.
That's what I thought.
I am going to look at your man's face to have a clearer image of it. Even though he has bulging eyes, but like hair color, stubble, things like that.
He was
And
actually kind of a handsome man.
I say that he's actually quite handsome. I mean, beneath the bulging eyes.
It's like kiss the head.
And the missing limbs and the
I'm like, what a handsome man as they stroke his face.
His last remaining skin.
I say, I assume we're going to go to this place tonight, are we?
What place?
what I don't. Yeah, there's a.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said it out loud. Sorry.
Oh
yeah.
What did you say out
Uh,
loud?
What's
And
that in the
this
know?
place.
We're going to
I don't know
meet
why.
Mr. K.
I have no recollection. I say anything I know.
We're going to betray you at a pub, and then Mr. K was going to pick you up.
There you go. There it is. There it is again, Jess.
Aura
They
came in.
I had
Oh,
it
the Old
shipped to
Horn.
hands, and to explain, meet me at the Old Horn tonight.
Okay.
I mean, the blood is fresh, so tonight is probably still tonight.
Oh, it's right, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, this is what I thought. But
Thank you.
I just don't
You guys
understand
know that tonight would have been last night.
why. Offline.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, perhaps if he didn't show up last night, he's going to show up tonight. I say, perhaps we could. And I say, Wagon, don't you have something that can make you were able to look like Larko?
Oh yes, I can disguise myself.
And I say, well, if we have them clothes on the floor there and this coin, perhaps you would be able to conduct this meeting.
You'd want to be fairly fucking close to him, though. Because if the fella who actually did it has an accomplice, and he thinks he didn't do it,
And I can also only do that for like about an hour, so it's just really
Oh.
that's tough.
Yeah,
Bit
can't
too
just walk
risky.
around.
Oh, apologies. No.
Mm.
I was just thinking, I don't know that particular.
Also, I'm pretty
arcana
sure.
myself.
I'm pretty sure everyone knows that dead.
Bonzo.
Even the person he's meeting.
Well, yes, it's like everyone downstairs has been
When-
kicked out of the flats.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we did get his name, didn't we? Sorry.
yeah.
That was me zoning out.
That's
Not
fair.
zoning out, I mean, not putting two and two
It's
together.
no,
public
it's
knowledge that the man.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
maybe we'll find clues at the Old Horn at the very least. Maybe the barman saw him with someone.
Yes.
I just don't. I just think that's this. But this doesn't. Houses help us get the murderer.
Well, if the murderer is the man, as Penny said, if they knew each other, they might have been in the bar together in plain sight. So someone might have at least seen his face. Or her face, we don't know.
Oh, true. We could see if he met with someone. Cool.
Especially if they were friends.
Interesting. Why? I just Casper.
Aye.
Why would you take your clothes off and put it under the bed?
So I can go to sleep. How else is he
Which
supposed to
I
go to
think-
sleep?
You sleep in the nip,
Getting
but
caught and everything.
a lot of people might
Some
sleep in
people
their
sleep.
clothes.
Yeah, some people might sleep in their clothes though, Casper.
Yeah, well, they're city boys like to sleep in their clothes because they're fucking
Maybe
rain is
I'm
coming down on
asking
top
the
of them.
I don't mean to speak inappropriately here, but perhaps the killer did undress him so he could perform his
Yeah.
Art.
No, that makes no sense. Why would you perfectly put them under the bed?
Because Victoria said he was what?
Meticulous, Benny.
So why would,
Meticulous.
if you use meticulous, then why would you leave a vial dropped at his feet?
Well, that's a good point. But if my hobbies included flaying people, I don't think I would like to flay them with chunks of cloth getting in the way.
I understand that. But why?
Yeah, no, you have a point, Wagon, at that.
Yeah, no. Perhaps it's not meticulous. Perhaps he was just going to bed. But I can't imagine flaying someone with their clothes on.
Well, I could see someone, let's say, maybe charm this man into coming home, taking his clothes off, drinking the vial, and then
Yes.
putting it, and then they put him up.
Where's his fucking
The only
limbs?
thing the only thing I can think of is because, Bill, exactly, Bill. Where's all the blood?
said it was fresh
Penny will
blood,
point
Darren.
on Penny will point.
Yeah,
on
but
the
is there
ground.
like loads of blood?
Yeah, is there a trail leading anywhere?
Is there loads of blood for
there's-
4 limbs missing blood?
No. Somebody has cleaned up.
Yeah. But they didn't clean up
So-
the vial. So they
So
wanted
if you
to save it.
cleaned up, why would you leave the vial? I don't understand that. What was the
Why
vial
would- why-
for?
Why would anyone do any of this? And Penny's just gonna point all around
Well,
to the
Penny,
guy.
if we do
Why
not
would you
question
do
it,
any of this?
Penny, if you don't question it, how are you going to get the answer?
I ask why
The
for
answer,
everything.
the answer is not going to come to you if you don't ask questions.
Okay, why was this man killed? Why was this man
Exactly.
flayed? Why has he got a Leviatar in his stomach?
Exactly.
Why does he have a coin of mask in his mouth?
Exactly.
Why does he
I mean-
have an illusionary wall?
Exactly. Well, we also know because he uses this to also do his hands off. Obviously, whatever he robs, he meets this person. They do the selling thing, and he's hiding this from everyone.
Well, maybe whatever he stole. Maybe
This
it's
seems
whoever
to
he
be his
stole it
job.
from. Maybe whoever he stole it from, he just stole it from the wrong person. Because
but
there was a
that's-
coin of the god of thieves
No,
in his
no.
mouth.
Because you got to remember, this is not one murder. This is now 2.
What
There was
what did your man
also-
used to do?
There was also the fourth. Remember the murder that the guy was getting hanged for?
Yeah,
He was also hanged
There's
for
also three.
a murder.
yeah.
So
There's
it's
been 3.
murder. He was hanged for murder. What was the first guy guilty of?
Well, the first guy who was hung
Killing a
was
girl.
no, his sister. No, was it not his sister or
He just
something?
killed his sister. Yeah.
Killed
He
his
killed
sister.
his sister. Well,
And
he
the
got
second guy?
blamed on killing his sister, but it wasn't him because we found your man fucking yoke, so we think it's a shapeshifter. But I don't know if shapeshifter can charm people.
Was it a shapeshifter?
We know because we remember they seen like, your man out already, but he's been dead for fucking days.
What?
What's his name? Larko? No, not
Lar-
Larko.
oh
what's
yeah,
his-
yeah. Larko had been dead for days, but he had been seen.
Yeah.
But
outside.
he's been inside, so it's a shapeshifter.
Yeah, but he had been seen outside, yeah.
So just to run through the details, yeah. Larko was on the bed with his arms crossed, having looked like he was
Yes.
rested peacefully there. And then there was a Dwergar on the wall.
Yeah. So
The
so
Larko
what? So
Okay.
so whoever. So who?
And the Dwergar was the one who's like the art was performed on.
Yeah.
Your
So
man was
this
just
guy-
killed.
So this guy was Mask and there's Leviatar. The last one was Ladoguar and Leviatar. I
But we don't
wonder
know who
if
the
there was
first one-
another god. Yeah.
I don't know what the for. Only just what's his name? Fucking Gilgaro. We need to ask Gilgaro. Well, we should have asked Gilgaro. Was there anything found in your one's mouth?
It's like the Dwergar deserve pain, thieves deserve pain.
It does seem like it's like a righteous
Yeah.
kind of paladin thingy. But it's also it has to be a shapeshifter, no? Because Larko.
Daryl, I'm so sorry, right? I'm assuming, you know, when you let us read, you send us things like the mask things. If we read it, can we choose to know stuff? Can we know stuff then?
Yeah, I mean, especially if it's something your character might know. Yeah.
Okay, well, how much would you say Victoria would know about this?
Masks. I mean, the gods are known. Like people know stuff about the gods, especially.
I'm
if you're a
talking about
reader.
the worshippers. I'm talking about the worshippers.
Yeah, you probably know. Yeah, if you've read a book about masks in your past, like I'm not gonna tell
Yeah.
you don't know stuff. What is it you're thinking about now?
Okay, the ring.
The ring.
Pretty
what
sure.
about it?
Yeah. Apparently, higher members have specific rings that do specific things.
Ooh.
Do they?
Yes. No, that's in the link you
Oh.
sent. And they
Oops, there it
also
is.
have. They also have. I'm maybe thinking that the place on the no isn't actually a place in the city that people might know of.
There's no way to know that.
Victoria wouldn't know that.
She
It's just
might.
from
Like,
her
if that's a guess you're making as Victoria, yeah.
Okay, well, from the knowledge then that I have asked the DM, hopefully he's not annoyed at, is Wagon. I think that ring. I remember reading a book on the masks before, and I'm starting to wonder. Higher members of this church usually have a ring that allows them to move from one place to another. So I am wondering, yes, I am wondering if perhaps this is the ring. They also are known to work with their associates, not exactly where, normal bars are. They use the tunnels and the sewers and kind of secret locations. So perhaps this bar isn't a well-known bar. Now, I don't know Harkova myself, but I don't remember coming across this place.
Just want to point out that I just thought I was sending you a link to an image. So just to point that out. I didn't realize I was sending you the fucking thing of mask.
I was sitting there reading it, being like, there must be more. More knowledge is power.
Okay, I have 2 rebuttals.
Yes.
Why would you chop off limbs? I have an idea.
Pain.
You would pain, but also try to remove identifying marks. Like his height, you can't tell his height. If he copies this person, you can't tell the original. Do you know what I mean?
But she's talking about the ring, though, not the
ring. The ring thing. The ring thing. I put the ring on, and I'm gonna try to walk into the painting.
Okay. You see, you put this ring on. It's a lot thicker than your little gnome fingers. You put it on, and you walk towards. You try to walk into the painting, and you go, and the painting tears.
Okay.
Shocking waste of art, that.
I thought you said it brought us places. I thought it would have brought me to.
I think I don't know, and perhaps you have to tune to the ring and to know it. I'm not sure.
Roll me an Arcana check.
I have an idea, Victoria.
Why
Why don't you try interrogating one of his buddies outside?
Oh, no offense. He's not like he's other things to worry about.
Oh, yeah. Interrogate who, Casper?
No magic in that ring, Dev. It's not a non-magical ring.
Wow, the DM just changes things as he goes along. I know that was a ring. I know that was a teleportation ring.
Well, if the old horn isn't an actual place, then maybe his buddies outside might know what the actual place is. Then.
Oh!
Well,
yeah.
I'm not good at intimidating people. Maybe Penny could shake them down for some info.
Well, I do have some suggestions and charms I could perhaps use on them to get the information.
Bring them in here one at a time. Separate them.
In here with the dead body.
Maybe it'll make them nervous enough to talk about it.
Oh, I know. And Victoria, I'm like, Penny, come with me.
Okay.
And Daryl, I run out of the room just favouritely, and I go and find your man who was eating the cabbage.
Back on the road?
Is he outside?
He's just up the road, yeah, he's there.
Yeah, I go and find your man. It's a big cabbage. I'm like, hello, gentlemen.
Right, beautiful.
And I'm like, I'm traveling in a Harkoven here with my dear companion Penny,
Right?
Hello.
and we are looking to spend. And Victoria's like holding on to her, like, pendant. Like, we are looking to spend the evening with some fine gentlemen. Perhaps you would have a friend for my friend, and perhaps.
Oh. And he smiles a tooth. He's like missing nearly all of his teeth.
And perhaps you would give me the pleasure of your company this evening?
That's why it's taking so long to eat the cabbage. She has no fucking teeth.
None.
I don't know what part of the heavens you fell out of, but I'm there. What do you want to do?
Well, my friend
Man's
and I
got
have
Riz.
heard. My friend and I have heard of this place, the bar. It's called what was the bar called, Daryl?
The
The old horn.
The
Where is that?
the Horn Bar.
Old horn.
Yeah.
Old
horn.
No, it's over there.
Oh, that fine establishment, is it?
Yeah, he points over and there's a real grimy sign, like the whole bottom of it is molded. There's a picture of like a unicorn on it, but a really big horn, and it just says in like scraped in bad writing, the Forlorn Horn.
Oh, Penny, I was so wrong about the ring, about the bar. Victoria's
Wait.
looking at her man now.
It's at the forlorn horn, not the old horn, right?
Yeah, the forlorn
Forlorn
horn.
horn.
Okay. That's not what we're after then, right?
Oh, that's not. No, not that one. The Forlorn Horn.
Yeah, that's what's called.
Old horn. Victoria.
Show the
Oh,
note
that-
again, Darren.
So- yeah.
Old horn.
Just show the note again.
I am hearing this wrong. I'm sorry.
Old.
Oh, the Old Horn. The Old Horn Bar.
Yeah, he points at that. That's what people call it.
No. Me and my friend are looking for a particular bar, the Old Horn.
Yeah, Victoria, that's it there.
I thought it wasn't it.
You know, my old mammy had a saying. Doesn't matter if you're stupid, long as you're pretty. That's why I've got past most stuff about life.
How about we meet this fine gentleman later, Victoria? We'll go freshen up.
Yes, I will see you there later on, much later. We don't come out till much later.
Your loss. I mean, if you want to go.
Oh!
If you want to go.
I'm like, oh my god, revolting.
He runs his tongue along his lack of teeth.
Oh my god. Victoria will actually be so shocked he might take it as a compliment.
I've only had the itch twice as well, so I'm good to go.
Oh,
Dirty bugger.
my
nice.
God.
We'll see you later, and I'm gonna scoop Victoria around the waist and like hurry her back to the flat.
I say to Penny on the way back, Penny, men in books aren't like that.
Are they not?
No.
Men are like that.
Oh, no, they're knights of noble quests and they ride stallions and, are incredibly
No.
rich and handsome.
I'm
And
pretty sure they're just cabbage eating guys.
God.
I've had the itch 4 times. Your man's in great shape. You got a great date.
Great.
I assume if we get back, I asked to the guard, before we go in, I'm like, dear guard sergeant, what's
You
that
almost
bar?
put a ton in there, fucking hell.
What's that bar like over there?
The Forlorn Horn. Pretty thing like you. Oh, wouldn't recommend it, love.
Does it
Ew.
also go by the old horn? Is that also what people
Yeah.
call it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nickname for the
okay.
place. Say it's longer than these flats.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Very interesting.
We're almost done. Give us like 5-10 more minutes.
You're gonna be a rat on our hands soon. Do you want to hurry up?
Okay. And I'll rush Victoria up the stairs.
Run up the stairs.
Well,
Well, that was fruitless, gentlemen. I was completely wrong about the hidden bar. It's actually right across the road.
And Victoria has a date.
Yes, so we'd rather go early and leave early.
Okay, so Weedle.
Weagle.
Weagle.
Weagle. I would say
Weagle.
Weagle
G.
as well.
Weegle.
A
Weagle.
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 I think we're
Okay.
all gone deaf tonight. I'm hearing
Yeah.
all
Weedle.
Weagle.
It's just the Pokemon brain just has me hearing Weedle.
Yeah. Weagle.
So Weagle. We need to ask about who was with Weagle last night while it's still fresh in everyone's heads in there.
Yes.
Is there anything else we need to get out of here? Because once we leave, I'm sure these boys are going to fucking muck up the place.
Will I take this and I point to I take out the little coin, Daryl.
Take everything of importance anyway.
Right. Take that. Wagon has the dagger, the ring, the scrap of
Can I-
paper.
Can I use the
Hold on,
dagger
Blair.
to cut out the painting? I know there's a
do
big
it there.
hole in the middle of it now, but I want to roll up the painting and bring it with me.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, that's no problem.
Thank you.
Dagger? Who took the dagger?
I have.
You have it. Cool.
So we're not going to check the belly.
The belly.
I
Yeah,
thought
cut
we
out
were
his
looking
belly.
for the potion. But I'm like, well, if you really want me to, and Victoria will go over and right in between, like, under your sternum, she'll try and wiggle her fingers into a gap and look for the
Ooh.
stomach.
Ooh.
I'd say she has some medicinal. She is.
Poke.
Oh.
You poke a sack-like feature that must be the stomach.
And I take it then, once I find it, I take out a dagger and kind of slice
Yeah.
it in.
A lot of air comes out that's been in there for a while, and
Oh,
the
God.
smell. Roll me a con save and throw. Even you might vomit from this.
Oh god.
I'd say, yeah.
He just fought at you. Sorry.
Con save.
Faerun's
Could be
farts,
normal.
it's really happening.
Oh God, an 8.
You retch your guts up on the floor
I'm
from the
like,
smell.
oh my God. She
Roll me a
gets sick
perception
everywhere.
check.
Ooh.
I see stars. I pass out.
You see them
Perception.
coming.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
19.
The smell comes, makes you retch, and then goes. But you notice a strange scent in the
Bowels of the beast.
in the gas that comes out. It is a very strange metallic smell.
Oh.
Give her a
Again, I
tissue for
say
her
this.
mouth as well.
How does it smell?
Thank you, Casper.
Like that paralyzing smell thingamajiggy, worm thingamajiggy, foul worm.
What you smell didn't smell metallic at all.
I'm like, I think there might be something in there, and she'll get her 2 gloved fingers and go rooting in.
Uh,
You go.
Aside from you do see spilling out of what comes out. You see stuff that looks like red but not blood, and you can tell there's some maybe wine, maybe mixed with
Mhm.
stomach acid. But there's nothing physical in there.
Well, is there anything in there?
No, nothing. It smells metallic, but it just looks like there's wine and gunk in there.
Well, at least we know what he was drinking in the old horn.
And what came out, Jenny, was a gas-like substance.
Oh, what came out was actually like a gas-like substance, so I don't know why I went rooting in there, but
I Penny will kind of look a little bit sheepishly around this guy's house, and she'll be like, I know he's a thief, and I know he's not very well with money, maybe, but wine's expensive.
Is
How
it
much
there?
money was in
Oh.
that pouch, Victoria? Or wagon, sorry, wagon. How much money was
Let
in
me
the
count. Let me count.
You never took the pouch.
I did count. I did think.
He said it
told
at
me
the
you-
end.
Oh, you
I
just
took
said at the end.
yeah.
Oh,
He took it
sorry.
after, yeah.
It's 51 gold in it.
There's about 10 gold here, Casper.
So he was well able to afford the wine anyway, 10 gold.
I say I know I was wrong about the ring and about the bar, but perhaps this well, maybe he's not a man of the mask, but they are quite deceptive. They work in the shadows, so Perhaps.
It's kind of mad that the mask is getting someone from the mask is getting killed by someone who likes to change their face as well.
Well, I'm not being bad, but you know, if you join a cult and you're part of these evil organizations, you expect to live a little bit better than this, don't you? As I look
That's what I'm-
around.
That's what I'm trying
Like-
to say, Victoria. Like, I'm not
They-
saying to live in extravagance, but
Yeah.
you're buying wine
I'm
and you're
going to
living
regret
like
this.
this.
I grab the chair and bring it over to the body.
Mm.
Daryl, I'm gonna try Scooby Doo. Yeah, man.
Raggy?
Try to see if his skin comes off like a mask.
Oh.
Scooby Doo. When they do that.
Wagon's second papoose is being made.
Oh!
You grab the man's face, and the skin is completely stuck to his head. It's just the one part that wasn't flayed from his body.
You see Wagon actually like, oh, thank God I was wrong.
Yeah. Well, if
Sorry,
anything
I
else,
just thought the mask. I thought mask. That's mask. Sorry.
No, you're right, Wagon. And Daryl, if I'm being terribly cheeky, could I look on his hair, maybe through his scalp, the back of his neck, for the symbol of the masks, like the mask?
The only
The
thing
two
you find
eyes.
is the only thing you find is a few pockmarks on his scalp.
Oh my God, this man is
Old.
riddled.
Old pockmarks, scars.
This man is riddled. We must leave.
Thank God I didn't have my hand inside of him.
I have to say, we know where he was last night. We know what he was drinking, and we know that he was meeting someone.
Just want to
And
clarify,
maybe.
he wasn't. This murder didn't happen last night. It's very likely it happened the night before, if you get me.
Right. So
You
not
know,
last
so
night, but the
yeah,
night before.
very late the night before. Maybe while you guys were asleep on the road.
So in comparison, when was he meant to meet your man on the no?
You said it was
Don't know
important that
Last night.
it was super fresh.
It is super
Yeah.
fresh. The blood hasn't congealed yet, and it still smells like fresh blood. But like, the man has only been dead. The man has definitely been dead less than 48 hours.
Wait, what's the note say again? Sorry, Dale. Sorry. I'm sorry.
It says order came in, had it shipped to hands as explained. Meet me at the Old Horn tonight.
And we have a name
Order
as
came
well.
in. So maybe the order came in, the shipment. Maybe the shipment is the bag of coins, the ring. Maybe that's the shipment. He's already got paid for it because we don't know when
Well,
last night was.
He said
Last
he had
night
it
could
shipped.
be.
He said he already shipped it to hands.
Okay, so this is payment.
Oh, perhaps we bring the bag of coin and try and
We're just
Pay
looking. We're looking for Mr. K
Hmm.
and a Hans Gruber.
Yeah.
I mean Hans.
Hands. And maybe if we are really stuck and we can't find out those two people, then we'll start asking.
Yeah, we look for a Han who's solo on his own, and then we look for a Mr. K.
I say, and can we please go soon because I really don't want to have to meet that man there tonight.
Yeah, let's go now. I think we should. I think we're done here. No, we're done. We're done. in the
Definitely
room?
done.
You're meeting someone tonight?
Yes.
As this murmurs are going down.
Yeah, a horrible man. It was the man eating the cabbage. He has something known as the itch.
But he's
Oh,
only had it
shut up.
twice.
All right. Darren, I'm gonna do one of them things. You know where you do like the last scan of the room for like your keys, your wallet, and stuff like that. I'm just doing one more little quick search before we leave the room.
Roll me a perception
One more
check.
Sherlock.
Come on, just give me something good. I don't even want
Natural
something.
20.
No, I don't even want something. I just want it's a good roll. Just a nice little roll. Give me a nice roll.
15 and above.
Natural
Oh,
20.
that's
Oh!
Okay.
Tell us
There-
everything we missed.
Wagon, you scan the room, and you kind of you using your intelligent mind of deduction. You go, "Right, I'm pretty certain we've looked everywhere now."
Sweet.
So we have all the evidence that we need. Perfect.
That's good.
Okay. I get the flamethrower out. Time to burn these flats to the ground. No, but-
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
What's the key we found in your man's mouth? Did that open something immediately?
Yeah,
It
that
opened
was
the chest.
Test.
the Duragar.
That had
box.
the documents, the slaver documents in it.
Thank you. Perfect.
Daryl,
Daryl-
how wide is this room? Sorry, just 1 second.
It's not very wide at all, Dave. It's like.
So the only thing, the only reason the man pulled the fight for is to make that little cubby for that little one little hole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm not making sure there's no another fucking cubby somewhere, but fucking.
I'd say the room is about 8 feet. It's about 10 feet by 10 by 15 feet.
Okay, perfect.
Most ceilings are 8 feet high, just so you have a reference.
Yeah, it's about 10 feet wide and about 15 feet long.
Okay, cool. All good.
Daryl,
My 15's like a standard living room.
I have those list of documents. When we get to the pub, could I look through them for the names?
Yeah.
Hans, Tallow.
Yeah, you can look through them if you want to go back to the pub. Yeah, which would
No,
you
we have
mean
a
the
cave
Forlorn
and-
Horn or back to the Skull and Bones?
The
We should
horn.
Where's
Oh,
the horn?
sorry.
The horn, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Is that what
Straight
you're
to
going
the
down?
horn.
To the Forlorn
Yeah.
Horn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys all walk out.
out.
You guys all walk out onto the street. You head down to the Forlorn Horn, and you can see the guards behind you start letting everybody in. And as you walk towards, we'll end the session there, and next time we'll come back and you can make it to the Forlorn Horn. Maybe we'll have
Okay.
2 more players.
No, they're not.
They're not allowed. You did all the work. Yeah, no cliffhanger this week. Just the next stage of the investigation.
That was very
Did
good,
well, though.
Daryl.
Did well.
Yeah. That was a nice session after the last couple.
Yeah.
Just kind of rolly, yeah.
But no, please, eventually tell me why them clothes are under the bed because it's gonna do my fucking ragging.
One of you already guessed it.
That is an
There you go.
artistic thing. That's I'm just gonna go with that.
Right. I'm actually going to end the stream now, and I will see you guys next time. But I just want to say that this stream is dedicated to fucking King of Rohan himself.
Oh,
Bernard Hill.
Aw.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right now.
Like, this tiny little insignificant stream is for you, buddy. Rest in peace.
Aw.
You are a legend.
Aw. Aw.
Right. All right, guys.
Good
I'll
night,
see you
everybody.
next time. And if you haven't
Good
already, join
night.
the Discord. Join the YouTube.
The YouTube link doesn't work, but Daryl will fix the YouTube link for next time.
YouTube link doesn't work. Ah, Jesus Christ. I got
Because you
fixed.
put
No,
in
no.
D&D, you put in D&D 2 for some reason. I don't know why the 2. I have to make this epic D&D 2.
Ah, Jesus, I'll fix that. Guys.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
remove
yeah,
the
yeah.
2 and you should be grand.
All right. Well, listen.
Deal.
I'll see you later and have a sexy time. Bye bye now.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.